Holy shit. Let's get ready to have a good time, have fun, party, and go fucking wild!
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time!
Hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. It's time to celebrate the moment. I feel it in my soul. It's written in my bones so deeply. I wanna lose control. So turn it up a little more and laugh along with me. The show is about to begin. Series 103. Yeah, so get ready. Yeah, I'm so ready. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. Sing it like, hey, are you ready? Jim and Sam are here. Feel it like, hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. So if you feel it like I do, you gotta sing it with me too. Like, hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. Yuck.
Time is of the essence. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daddy and the Boy. We bring you in here for the weekend.
What do you mean time is of the essence?
It is.
How does it apply?
Because we only have a few hours to get through.
Oh.
Time is of the essence.
Oh, you have like a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh my God, yes, time's of the essence.
And only just the show.
Here on Daddy and the Boy.
Is it okay?
I said Daddy and the Boy, not Daddy and the Boy.
Well, thank God, because you also cast yourself as the boy yesterday. So.
No, we fixed that.
I don't know, man. Felt very Freudian.
Something a boy would say.
I'm not 100%
It's very boy-like.
That applies.
B-O-I.
No, I know. I remember how it's spelled.
How was our photo this morning, Travis?
I'll show you.
Love to see it. Did it look like did it look Daddy and the Boyish?
Looked very official.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Officially
Awesome?
Yeah. I think so. I think the new show's a hit.
Yeah, well, it's... Yeah, oh, wow,
Yeah, it's
that's
nice.
great.
Look
That's
at that
good-
Daddy massaging the shoulders of the boy.
Let him know. Whoever's doing the billboard in Times Square, we got something for him.
Yeah. Look at that. Daddy massaging the shoulders of the boy.
And I'm like, oh, man. It radiates excitement.
It sure does. It radiates a fun time.
It's good that you put the date in parentheses.
Well, yeah, I wanted it to be like a painting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. So this is like a moment in
Yeah.
time.
Sure. It should say circa.
Circa the 22nd of August, 2020. It's very specific for circa. Sometime around the 22nd of August, 2024.
Yeah, approximately, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah. You feel any kind of, when he's 22nd of August, do you feel any kind of way about the summer drifting away?
I mean, no, it always goes fast, but who cares? It was fun. Like I did what I wanted to do. I went away a little bit. I'm fine being here this week. I'm not going anywhere. Maybe for a night or two we'll go to a hotel somewhere. But
Oh my God! I was just looking at the Twitter trending, what's happening or whatever, and it said hashtag Comrade Kamala, and I was like, why is that trending? It says promoted by Donald J. Trump. Yeah. He paid for Comrade Kamala to be trending.
that Bill Clinton is a bad motherfucker, man. I mean, I know people said, oh, he's old now, he's shaky. Yeah, he is, he's 78, but he's by far the best speaker. I know people are like, oh, he slowed it down. He was the only guy who didn't yell. He was the only guy that just went up there and fucking talked into the mic.
Yell.
She sounded like a little kid doing an impression of an adult.
It's what Oprah went. She went Oprah. You know, people. That's what people were paying to see. That's what people are excited about.
Bill Clinton, though, was
We're gonna vote for her.
It's awful. Clinton was really good, though. Like he's a very. People say his energy, fucking energy. You want all these fucking idiots just say America.
Yeah.
It's so fucking fake. It means nothing. It doesn't resonate. It doesn't pump anybody up. Or maybe it does pump you up when you're there, but
Everybody's doing an impression of somebody that nobody is 100% sure who it is.
everybody wants to have their fucking MLK on at the fucking podium moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you galvanize and you give a timeless speech, and it's like, you're not him, dummy.
Right.
You're not going to do that. I love Clinton when he talks. Like watching him, I'm like, yeah, he is a bad motherfucker. He just walked up in front of 17,000 people. Oh, hold on now, and just gently, calmly said whatever the fuck he wanted. It was great.
Kind of had that thing that you and Greg Fitzsimmons were talking about yesterday, that confidence. And he owned. They always say that about Bill Clinton, maybe more than. I mean, people have this quality, but he's the one who always gets credited with it. That he has that ability to own any room that he's
Any
in.
room, yeah.
And zero in on you when he's talking to you.
Yes.
So that regardless of if there's 17,000 people, the minute he makes eye contact,
Yeah.
he makes it all about the two of you.
Yeah.
And he has that same sort of ownership on stage, where it's like, this is now, regardless of how long it's been, regardless of who this convention is for, regardless of the fact that I'm stumping for another candidate, the stage is mine. The arena's mine.
Yeah.
I'm owning this moment.
And he's shaky. He says something interesting, that I'm the oldest guy in 4 generations in my family. Like, so I guess the Clintons don't die young. Maybe they have heart disease or whatever.
Yeah.
And his hand was visibly shaky. So you wonder if he has Parkinson's. Might be early stage Parkinson's.
How old is he?
78. When Alan Alda was in
He
here,
might just be old.
maybe
Yeah,
sure,
are sometimes.
but tremors. And remember when we had Alan Alda in, and I didn't say it on the air, but after he left, I said, I think he had, I mean, to you guys, not on the air, but it looked like he had Parkinson's, and he said he did. That little tremor.
Yeah.
That's a sign of not just being old. Like, it was visible.
That's true. My dad's hand started shaking when he got older, though, and he's been checked a million
Oh,
times.
it's not that?
Not Parkinson's.
Oh, okay.
It's just another
All right.
brain, but it is a brain thing.
Sure.
It is a thing for sure.
I had a guy I grew up with whose hands trembled his whole life. Like, literally, he was a healthy 19, 20, 25-year-old guy, and he didn't have anything. I don't know why it always happened. He had this tremor in his hands.
But old Slick Willie, he got himself in shape, too. I bet that he's probably the first person in his family that actually, like...
Sure. Had
You know.
quadruple bypass.
yeah. Now, and after the heart surgery, like, actually cleaned up his diet, got thin and everything.
I hope he
Because
doesn't have it.
That was his thing, though.
Yeah.
Back in the day when he was president, he would jog, except he would jog to the McDonald's and get 2 Big Macs.
I hope he does not have Parkinson's. I hope Clinton is around for a while. I enjoy him.
Yeah.
I enjoy Bill Clinton. I think I'd rather meet him than Obama. As much as Obama, first black president, I mean, historically, he'll go down as...
Well, I know why that is.
Why do you think?
Bill's iconic, not just for his reign as president, but for his extracurriculars.
He was a poon hound.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
You
You're
have
saying
such
the
a good-
load on the dress.
Yes.
The multiple MIGs on the dress.
Your way with words is so good.
No, there's just something really...
Well, he's got an amazing charisma.
He just does. And you know, Obama's a fucking nerd. You know Clinton used it to sling dick.
Yeah,
There is
when you
something
say
about
when you say he owned the room and like he can zero in and make it all about the two of you, he did it so much.
How many people have met him? And I know a lot of people have met him, and they all say exactly what you just said. that
Right.
He has that thing. I've never been in the room with him, but they said he
Do you feel like you have that?
It is a weird thing he and I have in common,
Mm-hmm.
except the only separation I would say, and this might be fair,
Mm-hmm.
is that he can just sit there and have everybody in the room zeroing in on him. And if I was setting off fireworks, no one would notice I was alive.
It's actually
Hey, keep it down over there.
what is that?
They would just hear fireworks. I would like Cosmo fucking in my underpants.
That's
throwing them.
Cosmo.
That's Jim. He used to do comedy.
Yeah, it's actually the opposite with you, where people come in and they're like, "No, I had an interaction with Jim. I think he hates me."
Yeah, whereas Clinton, how many people have met him and think that they have a special bond with him?
Right.
Whereas it's just...
Everybody does.
Yeah, he has that ability. And I guarantee you he's had conversations or dinners with the friends of a friend who think, like, I connected with him. And he doesn't, like...
It's an amazing trait that can be used for good and evil. And I've known people that have had this trait, and I've watched them do it to me. I've watched them do it to others, where it's like they know their status,
Yep.
but they know exactly how you want to be complimented
Yes.
and what you want to be complimented
Smart
for.
point you're making.
First of all, you don't have the status to pull it off. So when you do it, I'm like, I guess he's just trying to weasel something.
I like that. I like that. Very good. Continue.
Okay.
What were you saying?
You know what I was saying. You're doing it.
Somebody who compliments you
Mm-hmm.
the way you deserve to be complimented.
You think so?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, thank you.
sure. And you know people like that.
100%. And I watch it, and I don't mind it.
Sure. Why would you?
I enjoy it, but I know
Of
it's
course.
happening. When it's
Rambunctious boy.
happening. It can be very, very creepy when done incorrectly.
You implying that it's not always
No, because
comforting?
if you do it in the wrong way, it comes across flirtatiously, and then you go, "This is so fucking weird. What's going on?" Yeah.
Yeah, that was really it was a fun and Amy Klobuchar, this fucking is literally has no ability to speak publicly. It's crazy to watch her stammer and struggle to try to be something. Like what a fucking just talk.
I didn't see Klobuchar.
Oh, she was shit.
Benign essential tremor is what it's called.
Oh, okay. You know what? I
So,
hope that's what it is. Yeah,
That's
good.
something that happens. No, I didn't see Klobuchar.
Did she tell her joke?
No, no, but she's
Oh,
such
so
a,
maybe she was working out new material.
she's such a cheese dick, though. She says things like, "We like a football coach who wins for the team." And I'm from Minnesota. What was it? I'm from Minnesota where purple reigns. She is a fucking
Oh shit, she likes Prince.
pile of cheese dick.
Oh.
Literally the fucking worst thing I've ever seen behind a microphone. And she might be a very nice, bright person. I can't get a word she says into my head.
Maybe you don't know enough Prince songs to get all of her.
Wouldn't it
Dude.
be great if we found out there was like Infinity Prince references? She's doing them all night.
But that's how she. But
Let's go crazy and let's get nuts,
Yeah.
everybody.
let's party like it's 1999, and I mean with no iPhones. She's the fucking worst. And she does that thing where that's the tone of what she would say. Where purple rain, like
Right.
those clever little.
I want your kiss.
It's if you can find a moment of her.
So you're saying it did not do the same thing that for you that Bill Clinton did?
No, and they pointed out that he just seemed to be kind of going just casually in and out of the script. And I loved it. I thought he was great. I was going to watch 5 minutes of it. I just couldn't, like years ago, I just couldn't stop watching. I was glad that he made a good speech. I actually thought Hillary looked good. A little too much Hillary. But whatever work she's had done, she looks better now than she did when she ran.
Oh, interesting.
And I thought that she sounded pretty good. But again, you're comparing her. By the way, I think Bill pronounced Kamala's name wrong a bunch of times.
Many times.
But it's funny how it's not racist when he does it. It's only racist when you're.
it's Uncle Bill.
It's Bill.
Yeah. You talking about sex criminal Bill Clinton? You can do whatever he wants.
What are you talking about? He's beloved. He's a good guy. I mean, look, there's something about being president. Sex criminal Bill Clinton, war criminal George Bush. He's out of office. He seems like a fun hang.
There is something to be said for the amount of reverence the man who signed the Defense of Marriage Act gets.
You talking about Bill?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, Bush did 9/11, and it's still,
History's
come on.
kind.
Yeah, he's painting dogs. What do you want?
Are you saying that when Democrats pretend, or when left-leaning people pretend to be upset by certain things, and then
I'm saying there's a lot of shit you could be mad at Bill
Sure.
Clinton about.
sure.
there is.
Flew on Epstein's plane like 20 or 30 times.
Yeah, I mean, and as time has gone on, it just seems like there's more.
I mean, he himself has admitted that 94 crime bill really fucked mass incarceration.
Really
did.
slowed things down.
Yeah. Like,
Was that like the 3 strikes law? Yeah.
Like, he did a lot of stuff.
He did Don't Ask, Don't Tell, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how much he. First of all, he's a conservative. Like he's from Arkansas, so he's not like the most. He's not a total fucking like left wing lunatic compared to some of these people today. I also wonder, like that whole defensive marriage was he kind of painted into a corner to do that?
No, because Hillary has been like a supporter of gay marriage, like for a long time. Like that's just how it was back then.
Yeah,
You know?
don't ask, don't tell. But it's not funny. Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
That was the solution.
And it was the progressive solution.
Yeah.
But I think that was also a pushback. Like, don't ask, don't tell. Was we can't make it legal in the military yet. We don't have that ability, so just don't say anything. That was their way of getting it moved forward. I mean, they were trying to move it forward. Here's Miss Charisma.
Amy Klobuchar.
Oh,
I didn't watch it. She
where
was typing.
purple reigns.
I love that. No, I didn't see it either.
Oh, what a fucking boob.
Hey, that was a warm-up act.
Who should go on after?
On behalf
Kid
of
Rock?
the great
That's cool.
state of Minnesota, where purple reigns,
Oh, wait. Can
The
you
head
pause?
shake. She's
before you.
Also, like the timing of it, she missed. That was the pop was supposed to come after where purple reigns, but she didn't let the Minnesota pop die down, so she didn't get a pop for purple rain.
She absolutely stinks at talking.
Yeah,
She really does. Where purple reigns.
I mean, you can hear it like
Like a fucking puppet.
when she says purple rains, it's the Minnesota pop dying down, and it doesn't rebuild.
You can just see her trying to get to the. Oh,
Like there's somebody that she talked to as soon as she got off stage that said, "Did you hear the purple rains line?"
yeah. Watch it for a few seconds.
And did you hear I led with the purple rain?
I did the purple rains, and did you hear what I said about? Yes.
Got it.
The warm-up act. On behalf of the great state of Minnesota,
Look at her head. It really is like a bobblehead.
where purple reigns,
Listen. It doesn't rebuild.
I stand
Also,
before you.
She reads the whole crowd wrong. Like, she's like, that was a heck of a warm-up act, but they're already chanting Amy. They're here for you. Just move forward. Nobody cares about what happened before.
And she's. I hate. I stand before you. I mean the importance, the pomp.
The circumstance.
They use way too many people. The Democrats. It's just too many fucking people.
Are they doing more than the Republicans
I
did?
think so, yeah. I think these are like a little, it's kind of a little disorganized. I thought Keenan was good, though. Like, the bit wasn't amazing, but considering the circumstances, I thought he himself performed really well. Like, he looked very comfortable. He didn't look nervous at all, and he didn't butcher anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some good parts of it.
You're good, right?
No, I mean, I want to be inspired.
Yeah, I'd like to be
What are you,
inspired if you
fucking
don't mind.
My mistake.
If you don't mind.
In support of our next Vice President, Tim Walz.
But just watch how.
In Minnesota, we trust a coach.
Is she
who
the governor
turned a team
of Minnesota?
that was
No,
0
it's Tim.
and 27
He's the governor?
Yeah.
into
Yeah. I think
state
she's senator.
champions.
She's a senator, I see.
In
See how it says
Minnesota,
Sen Amy Klobuchar?
we trust
Oh, yeah.
a hunter who has stood in a deer stand in 10-degree weather. In Minnesota, we trust a candidate who has made a
Who's she, Jeff
viral
Foxworthy?
video on
Yeah.
how to change a burnt-out
You might be in
headlight.
Minnesota, Em.
And I know we aren't alone.
The head
I
shit-
love it.
Minnesota,
She got sass, dude.
we
That's
love
exactly it.
A dad in plaid.
Oh, is she
Dad's in
uncomfortable?
plaid, baby.
Oh, it's like watching a fucking.
Is that a
So
thing?
Tim and
Their
I
dad's
go
in
way
plaid in the
back.
audience.
He taught high school right down the road from where my husband John grew up.
This is a non-connection.
My
That's not a-
mother-in-law
yeah, what-
even brought
it's
him
a
and Gwen
a food?
a Parmesan chicken dinner when their son was born.
One
Gives a
dinner?
fuck.
One dinner.
Look, and that got the
America.
tepid applause it deserved.
You brought
Look
chicken
out for
parm,
our
and by the
neighbors.
way, hip
and it
pause.
wasn't her; it was like her
Hip
father-in-law.
pause. I have never in my life heard the phrase a Parmesan chicken dinner. What the fuck is a Parmesan chicken dinner?
Would that be chicken parm?
That's the only way I've ever heard it
Yeah,
phrased.
it's the
What
only
is-
anyone's ever said it.
I mean, Mike, are you disgraced? What is
I mean, I'm not shocked because that appears to be the way they do things in Minnesota.
in Minnesota?
But Jim said it correctly.
Chicken parm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had so many chicken parms. I've never had a Parmesan chicken dinner. As a matter of fact, when we had any of our children, if somebody had come by and said, I brought you a Parmesan chicken dinner, I'd throw it in the garbage.
sure.
That sounds like how they would label it on like MREs that they give you in the field.
Yeah, yeah.
They would have the U.S. government would spell it out like that.
Yes, Parmesan chicken dinner.
With a comma in there somewhere.
Yeah, she's. It's very. When they brought cutlets cut into chicken form. Yeah, well, good, comfortable. Fucking idiot. Oh, she has a good head of hair on her though. Pretty good fucking bouncy head of hair.
That's right.
Fucking wig-headed idiot. Even though it's not a wig, it looks like a wig.
Yeah.
I love telling people that my wife wears a wig.
Does she?
No.
Oh.
It just annoys her.
I mean, why?
I always tell people, her wig is so good.
But why do you want her to have an unpleasant time?
No, she thinks she has to explain it's not a wig.
Yeah.
So when you get there on Sunday, please tell her like that. Is it really
That
a wig?
looks real, by
That
the
looks
way.
real. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great on Sunday? Oh, man, thank you for having us over. Wow, Nikki, like, we're friends here. Your hair looks very real.
It looks real. Like how
expensive?
do you? Yeah, that's a nice wig.
Must have paid a lot for that wig.
Yay. I always tell her people that she wears a wig.
I don't know. No, Jim's been saying on the air that he's tired of paying for all your wigs.
Yeah, some people just look like they have a fucking. You ever run your hair? She doesn't have extensions either. Do you ever run your fingers through extensions and you don't know that they're there? It's like this lumpy, weird.
I've done it in the past.
Track.
What's that?
They have tracks in there.
Yeah, you feel, but it's like these knots.
There's some rain.
What, you watching more Democrat
I just need to check the weather.
Democrat vids?
Yeah,
oh,
there's
the
a
weather.
rain.
Sunday? Sunday looks good, right?
No. The weather looks fine, but the
Guest list looks a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
But Sunday's weather looks good.
Oh, I don't know. It's just an ad.
Yeah.
I haven't checked.
Why don't you check Sunday's weather?
All right, Daddy.
Don't you think the reason they're putting so many people on stage at this is they're trying to get some stars made? Not that Amy Klobuchar is going to be their star, but they're trying to.
They don't know. It's a crapshoot, right? Yeah, throw it against the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah, because they fucked up with Biden, and it's like it's time to correct those mistakes. Like we can build this energy for Kamala, but ultimately we need to bring out the heavy hitters, Obama, both Obamas, Clinton, Oprah, and sprinkle in these people that maybe nobody knows, so that over the next 4 to 8 years we can build some stars again. 82 speakers at the RNC.
How
total.
many at?
Whereas at the Republicans, they're like, wow, we can't really do anything because Trump is taking us over.
I just think you might be watching more of the DNC.
No, they even said it was more disorganized. And
Who said that?
I was watching on the news. They were just saying it was more. This was
Which
more,
news?
CNN. One of them. They said
okay.
this is more disorganized. There's a lot of people like they had to cut people. Like James Taylor got cut. Like they're just a little bit not as well run, I guess. But whatever.
Sunday is a high of 87 with 3% chance of rain.
I can't make it. I'm not going.
3% chance of rain. Like
It's too high for
but
me.
it was a 0% chance. So now it's Monday. It's supposed to rain.
3%. That's too rich for
Monday is 50%. Yeah.
Yeah, see, it was 20% the other day. What time did it start Monday? It was starting at 6 p.m. on Monday.
I don't have a
Yeah, you can look at that.
92 hour.
Weather.com.
Sure, I'll look at it.
3%'s a little too rich for my blood. I got to be.
No, but you start to look at that, you're like, oh, it better not rain. So of course, Saturday's a nicer day.
It might. Hang on, let's see.
I don't think it's going to rain on Sunday.
It might.
Nah.
If it went from 20% to 50% on Monday?
Oh yeah,
if it starts
it's
going
raining.
earlier and earlier?
It's raining.
No, it was actually going later. I think from 6 on.
Our Parmesan chicken dinners are all going to get wet.
Oh, is that what Big Paul's bringing? Parmesan chicken
I
dinner?
asked him to bring a Parmesan chicken dinner.
Weekend. It's the freaking weekend.
You can't say that anymore.
Why?
R. Kelly's in jail.
Yeah, but does he deserve to?
Okay, I'm looking at the weather for Sunday.
Oh,
More than
scattered thunder. Oh, that's
more than just about anybody else that's in there.
It says 0 inches for the day.
Oh, this is Miami.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what
They're
a turd.
How did you get to?
Why are you looking at Miami?
I
Who
typed
you?
in the zip code.
Yeah, no,
he's
you
a-
didn't. Who
he's a-
you fucking?
He just
Oh.
typed in, "What's the weather like at the party?" And Miami came up, baby.
Yeah, let's see for Monday. I'm just checking. Monday it is. What?
I mean,
what's the matter, babe?
On Sunday night. There's a waning gibbous.
Oh, I can't be leaving the house if there's a waning gibbous.
What's a waning gibbous?
You know.
It's a little early to check the weather for Sunday. I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
it's not. It's
Okay.
Thursday.
All right.
Thursday morning.
This is a 10-day forecast. What do you guys? And these things are actually fairly accurate. Not 100%, but it lets you know. If it says 90% chance one day of rain, you're probably getting it.
There's a 24% chance of rain Sunday night.
Oh boy.
No, there's not.
Yeah, it's right there.
I'm looking.
You're fucking lying, Travis.
I am looking.
Just telling you what the weather says.
You could just plan a
It-
party
it
with
says
with a contingency.
2
plan
or
for
3
rain.
o'clock on Monday. There's up to 1/3 of an inch, and Sunday 0 inches.
Bro, turn around,
That's
bro.
fine. I mean, different weather's different.
Let's see.
This
Troy
might
told me to go to weather.com. That's where I went.
this might be why it's
See, it says 24.
extremely early to check the
Yeah,
weather.
it's a little.
Yeah.
You could probably just make
Sunday night, overnight. It's not gonna.
But
rain.
again,
You could probably just make a contingency plan.
the waning gibbous.
We'll have a good a contingency plan. How? There's no contingency plan. What is it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem.
No, but I mean, should we do Saturday? I mean, you can't do Saturday.
Why not?
I'm a little worried about this gibbous.
Why can't you do Saturday? There's no waning gibbous on Saturday. I mean, none of your friends are coming anyway. So, like, why can't you do Saturday? Everybody's going to Tim Dillon's party.
Well, I only know of Voss.
Yeah, but I think the others are lying.
They might be.
I mean, that's just my gut. I haven't talked to anybody
I
else.
think they're all like, I'm busy.
I think yesterday at the end of the show, we found out Tim Dillon, Rich Voss spilled the beans on the air, even though they were trying to keep it a secret, that Tim Dillon's having a party the same day. And then Jim said that Giannis Pappas is having a party the same day.
It's his birthday, yeah.
Right. So I feel like there's a high, I mean, you talk about forecasting. I think there's a high probability of lies
That's probably
being
where Chris
sprinkled.
Stefano's going. Giannis Pappas' party.
Or Tim
Oh,
Dillon's.
maybe. Yeah, sure. They're very close.
Yeah.
Well, people have other commitment. Don't forget, this is last minute, too. This is
Sure.
like less than a week out.
I'm not saying I'm
So-
as a character evaluation. On
Yeah, I don't
anybody,
care.
But I do think people are lying. Which is fine. You know, it is what it is. Okay. So you're thinking Saturday might, because Saturday, is there a waning gibbous on Saturday night?
Let me check. This is Friday.
And you may be throwing a wrench in now Big Paul's plans.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I
Big
mean,
Paul's good for the
Saturday.
weekend, bro.
There's scattered thunderstorms in the morning
In the morning.
and a few showers in the morning with scattered thunderstorms arriving in the afternoon. Chance of rain 40%.
on Saturday.
That's higher.
So I won't switch it. By the way,
Oh wait, that's the 31st.
No, again, this is why
Where is that? Why does it say? Look at this. Look at this. Look.
Friday,
Sunday.
Sunday, 25th, because it's going in order. So like
No, it's not.
the
Where's
more you-
Saturday?
oh, there is no Saturday this
Yeah.
week. There it is. Saturday's in between them. You just got to click the arrow, you big idiot.
I am a big idiot. Look at
yes, you are.
Stupid, stupid, stupid person.
So what's it say?
5%.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
And on Sunday?
5%.
Oh,
How
fuck.
about at night?
What about?
4%.
Is there a waning gibbous?
There's a waning gibbous on both nights, so that's kind of my nervousness is just going to be there. Like that's just
Yeah,
gonna
but
be-
I don't trust it. By the way, this
when is moon set?
who do you,
this Apple weather on the Apple map, it fucking stinks. It just
this isn't Apple weather. This is weather.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the Apple weather, and it just stinks. Everything Apple has with these things, their traffic sucks. Their weather. The one I used to use, which got supposedly rolled into this, was fucking great.
What was that?
I don't remember. It was such a good weather app, and then they got bought out.
I use
What did Apple? Can we look at what did Apple weather used to be? It was. They took the technology from something, but it's not as good as it was when it was the other app.
I just look at it to see what the weather's
Dark
going to
sky.
be like today.
What's that?
Dark sky.
Yeah, it was dark sky.
That's a scary sounding app.
Yes,
I
but
wouldn't
it
wanna
was
check the
great.
weather on
It's
dark
like a
sky.
sci-fi thing.
It was great.
That sounds like I'm checking something on the dark web,
Wow. Of course.
which I am.
Yes,
but-
All right, it ain't the weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weather in my pants.
Oh,
Sure, it's rainy when you look at the dark web.
just getting
You get it?
deeper. No, I
It's
got
raining
it.
cum.
So yeah.
No, I
Anyway,
got it.
so there's a waning gibbous on both nights.
Yeah, but there's less humidity on Saturday.
less humidity on Saturday.
I hate humidity. It's 66% humidity on Saturday, 68% on Sunday. And I don't want to be 68% humidity.
But the humidity might encourage people to go in the jacuzzi.
the
Pop their
jacuzzi
shirts
is,
off.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there's a higher UV index on Sunday, and I hate UV index.
Especially with my bald head.
Same. I
yeah.
feel you on that, brother.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you both got some kind of a scalding burn.
I mean, we'd probably
Turn cancerous?
before
Like, but before the end of the day.
before the,
He's such a fast-moving cancer.
I feel like before the burn was scalding, we'd notice it was happening.
Yeah.
No, you might not. If it's
Probably.
a little mild clouds.
Probably get a hat.
No.
Yeah, overcast will fuck you up good.
Absolutely.
I'll wear my bucket hat.
Yeah.
Get effed up.
Not going if that's going to be the vibe.
Have we gotten any high-profile yeses since yesterday?
No.
Any yeses.
Yeah. Yeah. A few yeses.
But more like the
Like young Jordan.
Young Jordy, yeah. But I got a couple people. There's a couple people I still have to ask.
Who?
Mark Normand, I will ask.
Why did you ask Mark Normand?
It's
Yet?
getting very.
Because I'm going to see him later.
Oh.
Mark. And,
So you ask him in person?
Yeah, ask him.
Put the heat on.
Yeah, put him on the spot.
Yeah.
That's great.
What are you doing Sunday?
Yeah.
Because he already knows he's going to Tim Dillon's party.
Right, and I know there's a Tim Dillon party.
Oh, that's
and I know there's a Giannis Papas party. So tell me, and don't lie, what are you doing on Sunday?
Yeah, Sam Morril, huh? I'll ask him too.
Nice.
We'll figure it out.
How are you feeling about it? Optimistic or not optimistic?
No, I don't care who says yes. Like we have. I mean, I want people to come, but I'm almost at a point now where we have, I think, like 20 or 25 confirmed people who said, "Yeah, I'm going to come."
Oh, those are numbers.
Like, and I know that I have not even asked that aggressively. Like, meaning I've asked a little bit here and there, but again, it will be scattered.
That's more than I thought. So okay.
So you've got a gathering.
Yeah, I mean, again, you never know. People say yes, they don't come. You never know, but I mean,
Do they know it's Troy's birthday party?
no, I think it's surprise everyone.
Okay, because that can make people feel really weird when they get there and there's a whole
Yes.
bunch of decorations for.
Well, a
Troy's-
few decorations. We're not gonna
The
have
hot
too many
dog's bringing
decorations.
quite a few,
Well, then hot dog will be bringing them home.
and the soldiers. Don't forget the hot dog soldiers.
I understand, but
Yeah.
yeah, hot dog will be unfortunately leaving with a lot of decorations
Unused?
in bags, unused. Yeah.
Oh wow, sealed.
If he thinks he's covering one Kiss poster with a happy birthday,
Right.
he's more delusional than I imagined.
Delulu.
But Nikki was when she heard it was your birthday, she was like, "We have to get him a cake."
Yeah, Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale.
I told her that. You like that, right?
Love it.
Yeah, okay.
With the crunchies?
Love the crunchies. Extra crunchies.
Oh yeah, we'll
We
get
may
extra
order
countries
it.
in
I mean,
the
should we order it day of? Because we usually Uber Eats cake. We've done that with them before too.
cup. No, have the foot soldiers get it.
Yeah, you
Oh
got,
yeah, but I'm saying the day of. Like I don't want to get it the day before and put it in the freezer. Like
Yeah, get it the
No,
day
just
of.
get the hot dog soldiers
Well,
to go
how
to
many
Carvel.
Fudgy the Whales can your freezer hold?
probably one. I mean, I have a good I have two freezers, but I mean I have ice in there. We're gonna have other stuff in there. I should get a couple of coolers too,
Yeah, for the Fudgy the Whales.
and for beer and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like beer. I like drinking beer.
I'm gonna get one
Still
6-pack.
like beer.
Everybody could just pour it like a little bit into a 6-pack of
That's
beer.
cool.
She wants to get hard liquor too.
Nice.
Yeah, let's do that.
You think a little bit?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't know what though. I don't want too much.
Jägermeister.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do Jaeger bombs?
Jägermeister and Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
I'm debating rolling the rug up too, but we have the fucking new coffee table we have. It's like a ton of. It's like a box of bricks. I couldn't move it at all
Get the
myself.
foot soldiers to
The
No,
foot
it's too
soldiers
heavy.
do it. There'll be enough of them.
too heavy for like 6 foot soldiers.
Who's 6-foot soldiers?
Hot dog, Coop.
Nah, but
Young
rolling
Jordan,
the rug
Annie.
up. Yeah, but rolling the rug up will be a. I almost want to get a company to do it.
P and the A.
Yeah, it's a fucking. Because then you have to move this, and then you have to move the couch.
Yeah,
It's a whole
easy peasy.
Especially if there's hard liquor.
yeah.
I'll have some hard liquor.
Will you have a
Yeah,
drink?
you will. Shocking. Shocking.
Oh, John in Virginia. I like this.
What's up, John?
Hey, Jim.
Yes, sir.
I got to tell you, I really enjoy listening to Daddy and the Boy.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a great show, and I'm telling all my friends about it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Daddy and the Boy on weekdays, Monday through Thursday until New Year's Eve. Thank you kindly.
Well,
Thank
I
God.
appreciate you. May I also say another thing, Jim?
Well, it depends if it's nice or not.
It is nice.
Thank you. You're more than welcome to say it.
Okay, there was a guy at my work who was checking the integrity of chains, and he was all decked out in military gear. And I thought of you, and I thought, is this man acting like a military man? So I asked him if he was in the military, and he said no.
So he was it stolen valor, or was he just wearing?
No, it was one of those. It was one of those things where they want you to believe they are.
Right.
And I thought of you, so I asked him.
Well, thank you very much. I do come off like a military man.
But then he said no as soon as you asked him?
Yeah, the guy wasn't stealing valor. He just was trying to wear it. But if you asked him, he would go, "No, I'm not." This way you couldn't accuse him. Because everyone's seen these stolen valor videos.
Maybe you just got camo pants on.
Yeah, like camo pants are fine.
He had military boots. He had the military watch. And it was funny. He wanted people to believe it.
Right, but he wasn't willing to go far enough. He didn't want to be the next stolen valor video.
Correct.
Okay. Well, thank you. Good for you to ask him.
Well, thank you, Daddy, and have fun with the boy.
Thank you very much.
I think he was talking to me.
Excellent call.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's a nice picture. Where was that picture of you, Sam?
Where'd you guys take that?
Right out in the hallway.
Oh.
In
That's
front
not
of
me.
Yeah,
that's your face.
Yeah, that's
No,
your
it's not.
face. Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's also your torso.
That is generous. Yeah, it's you.
It's not me.
That is you.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
It's not me.
Just retweet this.
How is it not you? Why would it?
Looks nothing like me.
It wouldn't make any sense if it wasn't.
You don't have a beard like that. If you had a beard, that's the way you'd look.
Yeah, but I don't have a beard, so I mean, look at Sam back there queering it up.
He does, but he's giving like the sultry eyes.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect. That's actually
a
him.
real photo.
That's a real photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You look good, Sam.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you look good. Oh, you guys are holding hands by the belly. I see.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, you guys are interlocked. Your fingers.
Oh, that's nice. That worked out well.
Daddy and the boy.
That's leather daddy and the boy.
Yeah, no, I'm a smooth daddy. I'm a smooth daddy. I'm like a...
Not according to this photo.
Yeah,
Jim's vacant eyes.
Just nothing behind
Nothing
them.
going on there.
yeah, that's how you know it's not me.
I mean, I don't know how you think that's not you.
It's not me. It doesn't look like me.
Why would they make a daddy and the boy thing without one of us, with just one of us?
Because they just wanted you to be in a homosexual position.
I see.
There's just decades of repressed memories behind those hollow eyes.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, there's truth behind those. This is a fun Photoshop until you get to Jim's eyes, and then all the truth is there.
Well, look at your eyes. Look at you're challenging people to
Yeah.
not like your homosexuality.
There's a lot of emotion in those eyes.
Doesn't it look like Sam is saying, "Yeah, I took put it in my mouth. What are you going to do about it?"
Do something.
Yeah, this is who I really am.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that challenge. Look at that quiet challenge.
It totally looks like I'm saying the things that you say in real life.
That's right. Look at you saying, "Go ahead, heteronormative. Come at it. Give it your best shot."
Right under that leather hat, Jim's just staring into a mirror going, "Who am I?"
Yeah, well, I wouldn't. The hair is what would get to me, being that hairy.
Oh, yeah, no, that wouldn't last at all.
No, I like it.
You'd
nice.
be veeding that off.
Yeah, Daddy doesn't even need to shave his chest.
You don't?
No.
Low T?
Daddy's never had a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Just a gift.
Yeah.
Women like it.
You've just been a naturally smooth operator.
A naturally smooth boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a
Naturally
gift.
smooth boy. But B-O-Y, not B-O-I.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad you clarified.
I'm a smooth daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should print these out to hang at the party.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No, because that's not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
They only put that. I don't know why they only Photoshop Sam, but it's not me.
So yeah, make sure the foot soldiers.
I will, and it'll say "Happy Birthday, Troy" right under it. Is there anybody that you want at your birthday party?
I saw Baby Frankie.
What?
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
He said he said he'd like to come, but I said I have to clear with you, obviously.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
What, you talked to Baby Frankie about?
For a second. Because he wished me
And
a
he
happy
said I would
birthday.
like to.
And he said he would like to come?
Yeah,
Is he here?
he's here.
And you told
But I said I can't promise anything. It's not really my
Sure,
party.
yeah.
But it's not that cool for you to be like, I'll try, because then if he doesn't get the invite, he'll know it was.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
You don't think so?
No,
I don't think he
Baby-
cares about anything.
No, Baby Frankie's a man. He's cool. He rolls with it.
Okay. Just seems like it has the potential to be very rude.
He could be a foot soldier.
For what?
The hot dog?
Yeah, the hot dog
Yeah,
soldier.
Hot dog
there's
soldier?
a lot of people coming.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people that said no. I don't see how Baby Frankie couldn't jump in on one of those.
That's a great point.
Right.
That's how it is.
Oh.
He could come in and apply for an invite.
How would he do that?
He's here.
You mean like win one? Like a sweepstakes?
Yeah.
Pitch his case.
I mean, he would just walk around and ask everybody
I will say, Baby Frankie
the question.
pitching his case would be a pretty funny thing to see what he comes up with. Baby Frankie is one of our previous interns.
Yeah.
Who you might remember from the.
I saw him this morning.
You did? Did you mention
said hello.
Oh. Just that, and that's the only thing?
Of course.
Okay.
I like Frankie. He's a nice kid. Yeah, I do like him.
What was it? Hamburgers or steamed hams?
No. No, everybody knows it's steamed hams.
Where?
It's an Albany expression.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was raised in Utica.
Yeah, no, I just can't go down that road again. I just can't.
The Baby Frankie road?
Yeah, not with him personally, but with the
You don't want to
question.
know what
Is it because
pork roll Taylor?
I just can't do it. I can't do it. Like
pork
Didn't
roll
you ask
Taylor
Cattell, like, out of nowhere once?
Yeah, you did. It was years past.
Yeah, I just
years removed.
There are things in life that you can't revisit.
Yeah. He's also known as the intern who dressed up as Mike Iaconelli, the famous
Which was very funny.
fisherman from New Jersey.
Yeah, I respected that. He's got a good brain.
Yeah.
Interesting brain.
Brilliant.
Yeah. He's a unique thinker.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a no. Let
no.
Baby Frank know that it's a no.
For anybody,
I see him. I'll tell him no. What if I don't see him?
it isn't that I don't like. I like Frankie a lot. He's a very nice dude.
The list has been made.
It's long. Like it's more people than I should have had.
Yeah. Luckily, a lot of people are saying no because they're going to Tim Dillon's.
Or Giannis's.
Sure, it's Giannis's birthday. They should go. And Tim's, if they want to sit in Long Island traffic. I hope
That's
it takes
a good point.
I hope it takes us 4 hours to get there on a Sunday in Long Island.
Car breaks down on the Belt Parkway.
Just because he thinks he's going to go viral on a podcast. Fucking, that's stupid.
You think Voss is going as a networking opportunity?
Of course he is, that fucking elf on his shelf-sized idiot.
Oh, he's on the mantle.
Yeah, but I did get a few yeses from some friends who I reached out to, a couple people from the cellar. Just people I would it'd be nice to have over. People that you guys don't know, who I know.
Maybe we'll meet and make new friendships.
Hey, a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet.
It's an
That's right.
excellent point.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'd never heard that before, but it resonates.
When you say it like that,
yeah, it resonates.
there is something to it.
Sure.
And we'll all be inside in case it rains.
That's the contingency plan.
Yeah, let's hope not. Let's hope not. That's way too many people inside and nowhere to sit.
Just fucking that rug up.
Oh, yeah.
I think the rug should be brought up, and she said, I'll have to go today and buy a table.
What kind of table? Like
Beer pong table.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Is there beer pong?
One of those little extra tables, just like a plastic one you can throw out.
We can do beer pong?
We can do beer pong.
No, what are we at, Tonight Show bit?
What?
Beer pong's fun.
They just have it done at the Tonight Show.
Yeah, but that's based on parties.
I understand. I don't like it there. I didn't like it at parties.
Oh.
It's a stupid game. No beer pong.
Requires skill.
There'll be no game and no music.
No games, no music.
Oh, man.
Just talk. Just political talk.
Wear a pin.
You want a blue cup or a red cup, pussy?
Yeah. What's your party affiliation? And why?
Yeah. Yeah. Pro-Jews, anti-Jews. As soon as they walk in, I'm going to ask people.
That would be great. Just have a stack of blue solo cups and red solo cups.
Yeah.
And say, all right, pick your cup.
Yeah.
That'll follow you the rest of the night.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
And there's
Make
no
your
trading.
choice. Nope, no trades.
Are you going to have solo cups that you write your name on?
What do you mean?
You got to have a solo cup you write your name on so you don't lose your drink cup.
Solo cups. Those.
No,
Red
but why write
Solo.
your name on it?
Oh,
So you have
nobody
the
else
same
drinks
cup.
your
Oh, yeah, you can do that, sure. I mean, we will have plastic cups.
That's sick.
She'll have a little champagne there. And I'm like, get the plastic champagne glasses. I don't want glass on the terrace. And she's like, we need glass. I'm like, just stop it.
What kind of
buy-
hard liquor are you looking for?
I'll probably bring some bourbon, whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. A little vodka.
Vodka for the
Vodka.
wife. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
People can drink what they want.
We'll go
Bourbon.
nuts.
As long as they're over
Nuts
21.
in there. Scotch.
I don't like scotch.
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 I love scotch. Scotch.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's going to be a rager.
It is going to be a fucking rager. And let me tell you something. It's not going to end early at all.
Probably not. No, it'll probably go for a while.
2, 3 a.m.
Easy.
Sure, jamming out. Laughing, sharing stories.
Laughing and scratching.
Telling tall tales.
You gonna lie?
Regaling each other.
Tall tales are lies.
And one lie is one too many.
That's true.
People would say we regaled each other with tall tales.
Who would say that?
Nobody would say that.
I've heard one person say it.
We regaled each other with tall tales.
Does Chip know that tall tales are lies?
I don't know. And we laughed and we danced and we told tall tales. Oh, yeah, so we're getting things together. Straightening out the apartment, getting everything ready.
Is there a feeling of anticipation for what's to come?
No, because I'm doing stuff that I needed to do anyway, like in the office, just going through, like, straightening out these dumb things I've been meaning to do for a while. So it still feels like stuff that has nothing to do with the party that's getting done because the party's happening, but had to be done anyway.
Will you show people your cable organization system?
It's phenomenal.
It is?
Like, if you see in my kitchen the way I have them all with little rubber band, like, it's so... looking through cables now is a joy.
Wow. And so, and
because you can look through 50 of them, put them right back. Boom. They don't get all tangled up. Tangled up cables are life ruining.
Now, do you know what the cables are? Meaning that if you go, I need this kind of cable.
No, you have to look through them. I mean, I'm not that OCD, like where I have this, because there's just too many different devices need. And I'm trying to hook up this old Mac Airport that I have from years ago, like one of those time capsules.
Whoa.
Just to get information off it, because I think I already have it anyway. But it's like I just can't get it powered up. And there's an old Mac I have that I figured that still had the old Ethernet port in it.
Yeah.
Which just won't turn on.
Those batteries, I mean, they go kaput.
No, but I have it plugged in and it's like lit green and it just will not turn on. There's no reason an old computer shouldn't turn on when it's plugged in.
A lot of times they do that. A lot of times they just stop working.
I know, it just stops working.
That's what it is.
I mean, I've pulled everything off it, so it's not... But I keep those things, believe it or not, just for the ports and the fact that some of those operating systems will open an old hard drive. Dude, this new Mac I have is fucking 8 terabytes. And every fucking...
8 terabytes?
Every Finder operation I've been trying with these old hard drives shits the bed, can't be completed. I put it on my old generation Mac... worked perfect.
Easy peasy.
So yeah, these fucking new... It's so infuriating that these assholes make one thing that doesn't work on their old products. They should never do that. There should always be a way to use... Stuff that worked on your old hard drive should always work on your new hard drive. It's annoying.
Technology becoming obsolete is...
No, I understand that, but when it's technology that was working on one thing that you had, and you know people store data, you shouldn't have it not work on a new thing. I mean, it's just it's typical of what Mac does. Apple.
You think Apple's doing it?
Of course they are. They're the ones designing the operating systems. I mean, sure. Who else designs the operating system? It's Apple. So any type of...
Wouldn't you think the same thing would happen on a PC? I mean, if it was old ports.
It may. No, it's not even the ports. It's literally... But even when the ports are hooked up, pulling things off and just taking it from one hard drive to another, and then halfway through, the Finder cannot complete this operation because like one file doesn't work.
Corrupted.
But it's not corrupted because then I do it on my old computer and it transfers fine. So it's like there's something that they changed. It's infuriating.
Donnie on Long Island.
Yeah, Daddy and the boy, welcome.
Thank you.
Listen, Jim. This may be a stupid suggestion, I admit it, but maybe you should get a bunch of those disposable takeaway containers.
Agree.
That guests can take extra food home with rather than you blithely throwing it away.
100%.
Delicious food.
Yeah, I agree. That, and I think she actually said that we should get some of those those like easy to take out things. Yeah, because Paul will probably have more food than we need. And I hate wasting food like that, so and I'm not going to keep a lot of it around the house because I'm trying to lose weight. So
that's a bummer for Hot Dog. Exactly. He likes to take it all home for himself.
I'm sure he'll get some.
And happy birthday to Troy, and I'm out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Donnie.
Yeah.
5'2".
You're 52?
No, I've said this a million times.
Oh, you did?
I'm not in my 50s.
Until Sunday.
No.
Oh.
I'll be 47 on Sunday.
Oh.
I was born in 1977.
Okay.
Really? Yeah.
Huh. I went and saw Kiss that year.
Okay. Nice.
Cobo Hall?
In Detroit, no. I was in the Garden.
Oh.
Good time for a dad and lad.
Your dad took you?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Bought tickets in July for a December 16th show.
That's not crazy.
That's it. I was so happy.
There's tours that go on sale now a year and a half in advance.
Wow.
Oh,
do
yeah,
they really?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's not crazy. I mean, it is crazy. Like, I hate buying tickets a year and a half in advance. But
wow,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want the cash up front.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We went and rocked.
J.G. Wentworth.
What about if you have an annuity? Can you get the tickets?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Because it's your money.
And I need to spend it now.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
This is interesting. Let's go to MJ.
MJ in New Jersey.
MJ and NJ.
What's up, bud?
Yo, so if you guys will indulge me, I created a little jingle for Daddy and the Boy, and it also clears up, the who's who.
Okay.
I'd like to run it by you. It's not the face plants, but I think it's really good and catchy.
Okay.
All right. It's Daddy and the Boy, with Travis, Mike, and Troy. Snide remarks and fun, lazy eyes and hemorrhoids. Sammy's the boy.
Very good. That's very good.
Well, I hope you have that one isolated.
It loops for 4 hours after that.
I think it should.
For 4 hours.
I think that should be our best of. Thank you very much.
Thanks, MJ.
It is a hit. Sammy and Daddy and the Boy. Sammy is the boy. Well, yeah, it's a new song.
Trish in New Jersey.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Jim, you could look around. There are party places that actually create ice sculptures for parties. They can write in it whatever you want. Could be a happy birthday, Troy. And it could be your liquor dispenser. You pour liquor down the top, and it comes down and dispenses at the bottom. Ice cold.
There's probably no time for that, though. Don't you have to order those in advance?
Well, you do, but I ordered one a week in advance for a graduation party. I don't know how much time they really need.
Trish, we don't have a week.
That's true. That's very true. But,
And what's the contingency plan? Plus, Travis is gonna drink all the liquor before it makes it to the ice sculpture.
Yeah, is there an easy place for me to just put my mouth?
Oh.
Yes, you can actually put your mouth at the bottom spout, which is gross.
Boom.
Or put a little shot glass or a cup down the bottom.
Can we look at the? Can we see if there's a place in New York that does those quickly?
Ice sculptures?
Yeah, like they might have.
Or what about like a one of those liquid chocolate floats, or you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
I don't need that shit all over the apartment.
Chocolate?
Roaches.
What are you
Fuck
talking
that.
about?
Roaches. It shoots roaches.
Let me see the one with the ice. Let's find an ice place. There's got to be an ice place.
What do you mean roaches?
I'm not dealing with fucking liquid chocolate. Oh, my fucking Willy Wonka.
That's right.
Eat a fucking chocolate bar before you get there.
Exactly. We don't need a chocolate fountain.
Have a Twix in the elevator.
Ice Sculptures NYC. Let's start with that. Ice Sculptures of New York.
There they are in the Bronx, the BX.
Okamoto Studio Custom Ice.
There's many ice sculpture spots.
Here's one that's like in the city. Armato Ice, Dry Ice, and
I don't want dry ice. I want dramatics when people walk in.
It'd be sick.
Yeah.
Travis Taft. Yes, dry ice. Everybody gets a sore throat. From the dry ice.
Authentic ice luge. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is awesome.
What is an ice luge?
That's sick. That's exactly what she's talking about, where you pour the drink on one side and it comes out the other.
It comes out cold?
Birthdays and anniversaries. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet 16. I know. We need something for 52.
We get the 50 one.
There's 50, and we could probably just like...
How long do they take? Oh, Batman.
Put a +2 on there or something.
Maybe, yeah, if there's we get the 50, and then if there's a 1, we could just get a couple of them.
Yep, we could do that.
And
a harp, ice sculpture, that'd be cool.
How much are they?
Let me see. Let's go to ice.
400.
How do they work? Like,
well, it's ice.
No,
It's
but I
just,
mean to pour
frozen water.
To pour.
How's it so cold? I was gonna ask.
To pour liquor in it.
All right, so if you're looking at this right here,
yeah,
you would pour the liquor up here, and then it would go down.
Oh, I see.
And then there. It's like a luge, but an ice luge.
I see.
I wonder how long they stay. They probably stay cold for an hour and then they just melt.
No, they melt very slow.
You think it would only take 1 hour for all that ice to melt?
I don't know.
No.
Ooh,
I feel like they would not stay in business if it only took 1 hour to melt.
How far in advance do you have to order them?
Any number ice sculpture. Good. We can get a 52. Let's see.
I mean, but they would have to make it from scratch. It's going to take a while, no?
A 5 and a 2 and pour water in it?
They got the ice already.
Oh.
Well, they just pour water. Yeah,
A drip tray. We'll get a drip tray.
Smart.
Yeah, I need one.
Do we want LED lights?
Of course.
Okay.
Purple.
Purple? Okay,
Yeah.
that's only $20.
Where purple rains.
Delivery
That's
date. Sunday?
Sunday.
Delivery time, we'll say 1.
No, I'd say a little 1:30.
Okay, there's only 1 or 2.
1 is fine. It's not going to melt.
It might melt in the hour. People aren't getting there till 2.
All right, so we'll say 2.
Yes.
You want the sculpture to arrive at the same time people are arriving.
Yeah.
No, I know that's silly, but most people won't get there at 2.
It doesn't take 1 hour to melt. It takes many, many, many hours to melt. That's the whole point. It stays the whole party. People get it for their weddings. It's not melting. There's not puddles.
All right.
Call for availability before placing an order.
Ooh.
And then maybe we'll do a turn the break.
How long
There's an ice sculpt. Yeah.
does an ice sculptor?
Well, you're looking that up?
Yeah.
Jared in South Dakota?
An ice sculpture will last up to 6 hours indoors.
Boom. Anywhere from 4 to 12
Daddy.
hours. What's up, Jared?
Hey.
Daddy and the boy, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
I was kind of wondering if we should maybe get like some old friends of the show back on, like the O&A days. Maybe Scorch. Sam, I don't know if you saw on Jim and Sam dank memes. But Scorch kind of called you out, buddy. He was saying he wanted to hang out with you and whatnot. So you guys should maybe hit him up and see if he wants to join in on the fun. And I don't know, maybe you guys can raffle in the living room or something like that.
You want to invite Scorch?
I've never met. I don't know Scorch.
Oh, he's the greatest. He's a
Punching
living
out, boys.
legend. Thank you,
Is
Jared.
he mad at you?
No, people lie to him, and he goes with it.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
It's like a bit. Matt in Queensbury. What's up, Matt?
Hello, Matt.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So, long-time caller to Jim and Sam, first-time caller to Daddy and the boy.
Welcome aboard. Welcome
big.
aboard, son.
That's big.
It seems as though
How long before Jim
I'm on
forgets
the-
he's daddy again?
Couple minutes.
Yeah. He's not a natural.
Seems like
daddy.
I'm on. Seems like I'm on the pay no mind list, not the guest list, which is a bit of a slight.
That's
I
tough.
would say, but
Yeah.
I'm actually not available this Sunday. I have a gig.
Ah.
But I better be on the guest list for next time, or there's going to be a problem.
I understand. Daddy will remember to put this lad.
Well, I'm not making the guest list.
No, that's why you're not Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy makes the guest list.
Exactly.
Well, why don't you invite him
we
now
can talk
since you
about
know he's
pit
not
posters
available?
and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, you'll be on the guest list for the next time. With the next one we're holding at Sam's house, we'll make sure you're on the list for that.
100%.
Yeah.
No, that's even closer, even better.
That's right. You
All right,
just
guys,
you just sit there.
See
And, you just sit there and wait for it. Be right around the corner. Paul in New Jersey. What's up, Paul?
Hey guys, two things.
Hey, Paul.
Number one, I think you should have a real quick contest for a lucky listener to attend.
Sure.
And number
Or
two,
10.
Jim, will you be to attend? Jim, will you be enthralling your guests with the stories of how you got Sam into wrestling the first time you took him to a wrestling match?
I will. Yes, I'll tell them how he was never into it and how I turned him onto it, and the boy took to it.
Yes.
Just do me a favor. Give us a quick synopsis of the first time you took him to a live event. What was the main event?
The main event was Bob Backlund. It was a Bob Backlund.
Oh, go ahead.
It was a retro match. Bob Backlund and the Iron Sheik were coming out. There was no cage. It was in a high school gymnasium. It was in the mid-'90s, and it was kind of an appreciation day for Bob Backlund and the Iron Sheik, and they came out and they did a fun pretend clash, and then we all laughed and talked for a little while, and young Sam got hooked.
And if I recall, that we regaled each other with tall tales right after.
We did, yes, and you kept laughing at the Iron Sheik's boots and pointing at them.
Because they were hooked?
Yeah.
I see.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you,
And you were like, Dad, I want boots.
How old was I?
11.
Okay. John in New Jersey. What's up, John?
Hi, your daddy and the boy.
Hello.
I guess this is for Daddy about your hard drive issue.
Yeah.
How old is the Mac that you're trying to get the hard drive from? Because Apple changed from an IBM PowerPC chip to Intel. When they did that, it was backwards compatible to the IBM PC chip. Then they went to their own chip, ARM architecture, recently
What's
with
that?
his new MacBook is. So that might not be backwards compatible for 2 generations. It might go back to Intel, but if he has a PowerPC chip on those drives, it might not be able to read it.
Thank you. Yeah, that might be it. But the other one, the Mac, the fact that it won't even turn on. The one Mac will not even turn on. It's probably, I mean, it's like 4 generations ago. It's probably a minimum of 12 years old, 15. I mean, it's old.
Yeah, it's probably 2 chips behind.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. All right. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get.
Okay, you're welcome.
I think I have most of this stuff anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure I have it, but it's like, you know how it is. You want to save your shit.
Tiny in Chicago.
Oh, great. Your dick is calling.
What's up, Tiny?
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Hey, all this back and forth of this planning, but I hear nothing about security. Who's going to protect Jim and his shit?
What about security?
Well,
especially if baby Frankie's coming.
I'm having. Well, luckily, I have Ring cameras all over the house.
Are you gonna leave them up?
Everyone.
Are you gonna have signs that say "Smile, you're on camera"?
In the bathrooms.
Ring cameras can't throw somebody out of your house.
How funny would that be? No, you're right, but we do have a Secret Service in the building.
Thank you, Tiny.
Secret Service.
Yeah, they
My guy.
historically do a great job.
They sure do. Yeah, holster that weapon. Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if I just hooked up fucking a Ring camera in front of the toilet? Smile like you're on camera.
It would be better just to get reaction if you just had the sign up, like right in front of the toilet as they sit down, and it just says "Smile, you're on camera." Brendan in Florida.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, Brenny.
Hey, and no one's ever called me that. Cards Against Humanity. Great card game for parties. Just a recommendation.
Okay, thank you. I like a good card game. Maybe a little shoots and
Yeah,
ladders.
That's not a card game. That's
No,
a
I'm
board
just saying different things we could do.
Board game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I did it. We use it in at parties we have. You get to learn a lot about people. It's really a offensive game. Sam may know about it. It's pretty good.
Yes, Cards Against Humanity is a hit across the nation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let me go. I'm getting pulled over now, so let me hang up.
All right.
Good luck, Brendan.
Yeah, tell the fuzz you're on the phone with us. Yeah, spread the word.
Joel in Texas.
Hey, morning, Daddy and the boy.
Hello.
Good morning, Joel.
Hey, so I don't know if they're already booked or not. They're pretty booked well in advance. But are you going to have Dennis Falcone and the Shirtless Balloon Boys?
I totally forgot about them.
Shirtless Balloon Boys. Dennis now at last he was crossed off the list. He was on the invite list, and then didn't make the cut with all the rejections.
Yeah, I love Dennis too. I would love to have him.
Was he even added back on because of all the rejections?
I don't have contact information for Dennis.
Just give him a couple of days to darken that hair up, get those shirts off, and he'll be ready to rock.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, take a quick dip into Sharpie ink.
You'll hear like, "Where's Dad? He's doing his hair," and then you hear.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Righto. Bye now.
Ed in Westchester.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, Sammy, the boy, and Jim the daddy. How are you?
Good. How are you, Ed?
Hey, good. Since you guys are going to be away for the week, it's after the party, I think you should have like a reporter, like there's on a Montone or a Soroya there. It's
We can't get them.
Go around with a microphone and ask questions.
One is on location at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, they've all turned down the invite.
Yes, one will not be present.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad.
Maybe
Yeah,
Troy,
because
you could
I
record
think-
some stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about Nico?
Yeah, he could go around with a microphone.
Let's not say things we can't take.
Well, he could ask people what they would for a free prize. What would they do?
Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed.
No.
Oh yeah,
That's true. He could.
No.
It's a lot of slick talk is the only problem.
Yeah.
A lot of slick talk.
Yeah, I think we got to be forward thinking. Yeah.
Forward thinking.
Yeah, we
Let's
don't
not.
look back.
We don't.
I mean,
go
we
backward.
don't need to languish.
No. And remember when it's the lowest form of conversation.
Yeah.
Remember when?
Matt in Jersey.
What's up, Daddy?
Oh, hi, Matt. It's hard to hear. Your phone's cutting out. Are you calling from the shuttle?
I'm calling from the shuttle.
We didn't hang up. I hope that call ended because of an oil tanker.
Puma in Chicago.
Morning, boys.
Hi,
morning.
Puma.
Hey, I was wondering if Mr. Toots is allowed to come as long as he stays on his leash the whole time.
That's a great
He's
question.
a well-behaved kitty.
No, I'm sure I would love Mr. Toots, but I can't handle the cat. I just can't do it. I love cats, too. I can't have it.
I'm sorry, man.
It's unfortunate. I love cats.
He can't even be with his best friend on his birthday.
Yeah, it's a terrible shame. But I can't do it.
Does he have an overabundance of dander?
No.
He doesn't, right?
No, and people that are allergic to cats are fine with him.
Because his vibe.
Because it's not fur.
It's hair?
Yeah.
He's hypoallergenic?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were cats with hair.
Oh, yeah. And there's cats with
What
no
kind of
hair
cat
at
is
all.
he?
He's
Like Mr.
a
Bigglesworth.
chinchilla Persian. But
So-
he might be a mutt because he's from
chinchilla?
Egypt.
Nice.
Chinchilla Persian.
Where's he from?
He's mixed
Egypt.
with a chinchilla?
So wait, they have...
Yes.
I didn't know there
you're
were
saying yes.
hypoallergenic cats.
Yeah, there's hypoallergenic everything.
My stepmom is extremely allergic to cats, and she can pet him and have.
Was he? For me, it doesn't happen right away. It'll happen like 2 hours. I just noticed, like, oh, it feels like there's fucking a softball in my nose. Wow, I didn't know that.
Look at all the hypoallergenic cats.
She and I have
Devon
been-
Rex?
Yeah.
Devon!
Nikki and I were
and
looking at
Dudley.
cats, but we just realized the only one we could get, we thought was a hairless one. Yeah, we didn't because they have to wash them. They have oil on them.
I don't like hairless cats.
You're talking about
No.
the Sphinx cat?
Yeah, I think they're kind of cool, but I just couldn't do it. I didn't know there were fucking hypoallergenic cats.
Yeah, look. A Russian blue,
Nice.
a Cornish Rex.
You believe Russian blue?
Dabba dee dabba.
Wow.
die.
All right, well, I guess Troy can't bring his best friend.
That sucks.
Siamese cat does not have fur?
Huh?
If you please.
What are you talking about?
How, a Siamese cat?
Siamese.
They
Says
have,
right there.
they have hair. How are they
Oh, look
hypoallergenic?
at that. I don't know.
How the fuck did I not know this? I mean, we've looked this up.
And are they still Siamese if you don't please?
Yeah, I think either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did not know that. Well, maybe we'll look into a cat.
No, you're getting a dog.
Do one of each. I do like cats.
Cats suck.
Nah, they're adorable.
Cats are awesome.
No.
Just because your cat didn't like you.
No, my
Yeah.
cat liked me. Didn't like a lot of other people.
Oh, your cat was a douche.
Your cat did not like you and the things that you would do to your wife.
No, I think he didn't like that my wife was doing them with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he got jealous.
He got real jealous.
Because
He
you would do it with him.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Well, I would flirt. I never actually did it.
Whenever Sam would get out of the shower, the cat's tail would automatically go up in the air, ready.
Sam, did you used to open your towel coyly to your cat? And then-
Yeah, and bugger it.
I mean,
He would bugger his cat while it ate. The only time it would get the good cat food. Like he would buy the dry shit cat food.
The
but
Friskies.
But then it was time for a buggering. The cat would hear the can opener.
well, I wanted it.
And the fucking cat's asshole would get moist.
I wanted a positive association.
You know that can opener sound that
Oh, yeah.
cats can hear from 3 blocks away?
Yes, every day.
And they go, I don't know if I should. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
And the cat's tail would go up and he'd straight up in the air and he'd back in.
He's a good cat.
Sure. Ready to fucking put his nose in the bowl and just take what came. Yep.
Sam, you live a weird life.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I live my life.
Cat's
It's
trying to
now or never.
Cat's trying to chew as its little body's being thrust forward. And
They're so small.
Yeah.
that was a big cat, though.
I mean, but I'm not. So am I.
Yeah, exactly. He has a wafer thin penis.
It's true. Mike in Florida.
Hey there, Santa Brand Muffins.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Jim, I've got a proposition for you.
Sure.
You give me the invite to this little soiree, and I will bring young Samuel anything he wants as a peace offering from the greater Orlando area.
Wow.
What do you want from Orlando?
What do you think?
A ticket to go
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I can bring you some Chili's. I can bring you some TGI Fridays.
Oh.
Anything you want, and you and I can bury this old hatchet we got here.
You break bread.
A Hooters to go box.
There's Hooters.
What do you want, Sam? You tell me, Bubby.
You gotta
You know,
get, you
I
gotta
mean,
get
you
the
can
worst stuff. It's for a plane, like a big bowl of Chinese food, just something that will smell up the whole plane.
On the way to the airport, if you just pick up some Chili's right there some Hooters right there on the way to the airport, and then just
Oh
come
yeah,
straight
I'm
to
familiar. Right there on 436. I got you, buddy.
It's the best, isn't it?
It's really very good. Orlando is great for shitty restaurants.
It's the best. How about the Sonics? Not too far away from there.
Oh, you go to the Sonic, you fill your car up at Wawa, and you're good to go, man.
Oh my God, I miss it.
Hit Rock and Brew?
For breakfast.
How could you not? Sam, I got a Rock and Brew even closer to my house.
Oh, you are living the
Look
life.
at you and
dude.
I. We're finding common ground. I mean, you're still a lib, but look at you and me go. Come on now.
That's true.
He is.
All right, have a good party, boys.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike's a cool dude.
He is. I like Mike.
Mike is kind of, I mean, I hate to admit it, but he's kind of cool.
If you were ever down in Orlando and Mike wanted to hang, we'd have to hang.
And I'd probably be okay with it. I mean, and it's like also when in Rome.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steve in New Orleans.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Welcome aboard, Steve.
Really quickly, a long time listener, but big fan of Daddy and the Boy.
Thank you.
I'll tell you about that, man.
It's
oh
a hit.
My God.
It's always risky when you make these changes, but
Sure.
so far it's been well received.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah.
The rebranding is amazing. I love when you guys shit on New Orleans because everything you say is true. It's so fucking funny.
Even the voodoo?
Yes, even the voodoo. Oh, the voodoo. Oh, Troy. Troy's probably feeling it just by the phone call, feeling the bad vibes, I would imagine.
Fuck the voodoo.
Just about Jim's party, I was just going to recommend to-go boxes, like those styrofoam things, because it eliminates the cleanup. You don't have to throw away a bunch of food, and people just love those things. Just wrap them up, and then there we go.
Yeah, I think we will do some of those. That's a great idea. With some plastic utensils.
Oh, wow.
I'm into fast, get it done, nice, easy cleanup.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
They get
not
my
a lot
balls
of trash,
drained.
and people take the trash away from you. You see?
Yeah. Thank you. That's a
Steve.
good idea.
These are great
All right.
ideas.
Good
See
idea.
you, boys.
Yep. Looks
Oh,
like
man.
we're.
This is going to be such a bash.
Yeah, I think so. There'd probably be more people than I anticipated.
Really?
No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Huh? Oh shit, my mic's on.
Yeah.
I don't know, Travis. You're being very pessimistic, but it could end up
I can't
being,
wait.
It could be the party of the year.
Could be.
Party.
Okay.
That'd be sick. You should invite the son from Breaking Bad.
He's available.
Walt
Flynn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flynn. It's Flynn.
He's not doing anything.
Well, he's got some good ideas.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
They might bring the show back.
Lord. Yeah, are you?
It's a bummer for baby Frankie. We're talking about people we could invite.
Not him.
Jim already said the list is full.
It is. It's more than full.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for replies from people.
I mean, if they haven't replied yet.
It's not true.
Okay.
A lot of people might choose day of, whether they're going to go or not.
Well, they may not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's already. I've gotten some pretty good yeses from people who I think are going to come.
And it starts at 2:00.
Around 2. Yeah. I tell people between 2 and 3 just come and.
Yeah, because you got to roll up a little fashionably late.
Yeah, like whatever you come, you come. Like I don't care.
So who do we think is going to show up at 1:30?
Jordan.
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 Maybe, but the unfortunately the party will be closed until 2.
You'll tell the doorman.
Hot dog will get there early. Annie, of course, because
Well, yeah,
they're
supposed
on
to,
the
yeah.
clock.
Yeah.
But it is a fun vibe. The people who get there early. Like I almost want to go early just to see it, but then I'd be caught in the mix.
Then you would have to associate with the people.
I don't want.
Then they think they were right to come early. Oh, I see. This is how you do it.
Yeah. I go, no.
No.
Well, the boy came early.
What's your place?
BOI.
I'm Daddy.
Oh, I forgot.
Daddy hosts the boy.
Oh.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Sam's trying to be sneaky.
Well, it's not going to work. Daddy, can't teach an old daddy new tricks. The boy comes in with his new, fresh ideas, newfangled ideas.
That's true.
All right, sure, I'll show up around 5.
5?
Yeah.
It's a little late, no?
Fashionably late.
Perfect.
5's okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
It starts at 2?
Nice. Okay.
You wanted to get cooking.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to just sit there with Jordan
That'd be weird.
and hot dog.
You have to mix chit chat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think Jordan feels good that you guys are referring to him as like the risk of?
I mean, you literally agreed
No,
that
I-
he would be here at 1:30.
well, he probably will be prompt.
Jordan, do not come at 1:30. You will not be admitted
What if he's
to
a
the
hot dog
building.
soldier?
No, we have 2. That's it. There's only these 2.
You only need 2?
Sure.
Just hot dog and Annie?
Yeah, for what?
Well, because hot dog doesn't like to do. He likes to
go down
delegate.
and get
He's more the delegate guy.
I understand that, but
So he more sends people out.
Gotta go get the Fudgy the Whales.
or have them delivered.
Gotta get beer.
Yeah, beer.
like
But
beer.
again, there's
I like
there's
beer. I still like
supermarkets around the corner. Like there's a few things. It's not. Again, in New York, you're always going to find what you need very close.
Right.
It's pretty easy.
The
Party
bourbon.
favors.
The bourbon.
The bourbon.
I do need a couple of cool. Paul is probably good with this stuff though. He's done these. Does he do just? He does events like Paul, right?
I have no idea.
Okay. He seems like he really knows.
Why?
What
What
he's
do you
doing.
want? Party
No.
favors?
Meaning,
Does he have a piñata?
I don't know how many things to get. How many fucking coolers do you get? I'm just not good at that stuff. I don't know what to do.
I'd ask Paul.
That's why you need an event coordinator.
Yeah, like that lady.
Annie is good at that stuff.
Like that lady in Blank Check, who steals all Mr. McIntosh's money.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
She gets pissed when she doesn't get paid.
And he's good at that.
This is not an event coordinator worthy event. Just having people to your
Well,
house.
but you got to
to
know
have-
how much of everything to have.
Yeah, but again, we can always run out and get what you need.
Yeah, but you don't want to be like, hey, is there any more Coke? Oh, no, I'll go get some.
Sure, if it takes
Make the call. You know what I mean?
It's in the city. You can get it in like minutes.
Coke. Everybody's got Coke. Right?
Yeah, but when you're at a party, you want to have a Coca-Cola
Well, you
available.
see it's running low. We see it's running low.
Yeah, exactly. What do you? How do you think people realize there's no Coke? Like they just hold the thing until it's upside
But
down
that's
for
not
more
gonna
than
be
a
your,
minute?
That's not going to be your job.
That's right. It won't be.
Who's going to be on manning the 2 liters?
Hot dog.
Taft.
2 liters.
No,
cans.
I mean, I just won't go.
Well, you know, you got to get the 2 liters because you have all plastic cups.
Get the cans.
Are you going to get ice?
Oh, you need ice.
You need ice. Did you remember to get ice?
Not yet. No, but I've just gotten a communique
You know
What
a
is
better
it?
way to get ice.
from home.
What is she saying?
We
Roaches.
don't have place
Place?
for a fucking ice sculpture. Do not get an ice sculpture on our floor.
It's just ice.
How do I explain to my wife that it's not going to be just ice on the floor? There's a pan under it.
Yeah, there's a whole
It's
thing.
not a thing.
It's a
What do
whole
you,
setup.
Nikki? What do you think? It just melts onto the floor?
Yeah, it's not floor to ceiling.
It's on a table, and then it's on a drip pan.
I try to tell you this.
Yeah.
People get them at weddings all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't end up in a puddle.
It's quite popular. You mean people aren't just slipping and sliding all around the wedding?
No, but who wants to carry a giant pan of ice out either? Like water.
Well, it would be water, and then you would just wheel it over to the sink.
But that doesn't come with a table.
Or you just bring it outside.
You can buy a table.
Hot dog
He's
soldiers.
got a table. He has a kitchen.
You got to
Put
get.
it on the kitchen counter.
You better get
kitchen
ice for
counter,
the drinks.
Where the shit loaf used to be.
That's right. Don't forget
Remember
about
the
that.
shit. I remember the shit
That
loaf well.
was terrible.
Oh, we got to bring something, right?
Why
Is
would
it the
Jerry
party?
bring something?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'll bring something.
What are you gonna bring? Oh, the bourbon.
Yeah, probably bourbon. Yeah, I'll just bring something for me.
Yeah.
I'm probably.
Nobody else wants it?
I'm probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring a couple frescas.
A Pearl Jam CD and a fucking bourbon.
Ah, now you're talking a party.
A CD.
And I'll bring a present for Troy, of course. 'cause
Ah,
it's
that's nice.
His birthday.
Bottle of Goldschlager.
Oh, you want to go?
Ah, yeah.
Are we turning 21?
Goldschlager.
I got really sick once on Goldschlager.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
The worst.
It's the worst.
It was shitty.
Yeah, somebody brought it for a party and just
With the gold in it, people thought it was cool.
Yeah, they think it's so
What a
cool.
great marketing thing, though. I mean, it's
It's garbage.
it's not great.
No,
But
it tastes like shit.
it's got gold in it, and they drink it.
But that's one of the things you would buy when you turn 21.
Yep.
You go to the liquor store, you get Goldschlager,
Yeah.
you get Jägermeister,
Yeah. What do you get someone who's turning 47?
or 52.
Yeah.
I don't know, enema.
No, actually, yeah. A coupon for a colonoscopy. You get two polyps scraped off for half price.
Ooh, a 1994 Goldschlager. You can grab it on eBay.
Vintage.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I will not be getting anybody a present.
You're not, gonna
Not
get
even
Troy a
Troy.
present?
It's his birthday.
Yeah, having a party. Hey, Paul.
You invited him to your party, and you're saying that's the present?
The present is the party.
What a fucking asshole! What's up, Big Paul
Hi,
on
Paul.
the grill?
What's happening, fellas? Hey, I'm wondering if I should be a little nervous that I have not heard from Hot Dog nor any soldiers.
That's
yet
awesome.
about,
I gave him your
preparation.
number, and what's he doing?
He's still going
You
on.
gave
his-
Hot Dog his number?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
He's got Hot Dog's going on his time, bro. Tranquilo.
So he didn't
Well,
reach out to you this early?
We're less
No,
than
I haven't-
72
I haven't-
hours away.
I've not heard anything, but it's okay. We're good. We're good. I got about 40 pounds of pulled pork coming today.
Oh, boy.
Another 20 pounds of brisket.
Is that too much?
We're gonna
for-
go on.
No?
Big Paul, keep in mind, Tim Dillon and Giannis Pappas are both having parties.
Yeah. Is that too much pulled pork? Because 40 pounds implies 2 pounds a person.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, I'm sending 20 pounds to their party, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
You got some sort of
He needed to
chicken
bring
for
something
Sam?
there.
Oh, we got some.
We got some nuggies.
We got some tendies and ranch.
What about the ranch? But maybe we could put hot dog on that if he gives me a call.
I'll bring ranch.
Yeah, hot dog. Can someone tell Cheyenne to give this
Do
guy
we
a
need
call?
to get him on the phone? Let's get hot dog.
I mean, I gave him the number 2 days ago.
Oh, wow, Tranquilo. He's
I
on
did,
hot,
and I saw him last night.
He's on hot dog time.
All right.
All good. I just want to make sure I don't show up fast.
No, it's not all good.
No, it's not good. He should be calling you. That's why,
bad.
if he's going to do this, he doesn't have to do this. I would have got somebody else. I'll tell you when I sent him the number.
Thank you, Big Paul.
Okay.
I'm, gonna hang
I'm
up on you.
looking.
Hang up now.
Yeah.
All right, thank
No,
you.
you say goodbye. No, you say goodbye.
I said
We'll get
I
to the
gave him the
bottom.
number Tuesday at 6:30 p.m.
Not Tuesday.
Thursday.
and he hasn't called.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Troy, you on this?
He's calling him right now.
Well, he's probably sleeping.
By the way, I still don't have all the videos from Fanatics Fest.
Shocker.
Was he supposed to do it?
Another Cheyenne shocker.
Yeah.
If he can't do it, I would have just got somebody else. But he
Can do it.
implied
He's just
that.
being a lazy asshole.
He goes by the Tranquilo philosophy.
That's not a good philosophy to
I
have.
gave him the number on Tuesday, and he's not calling to call, like, just to go, hey, look, what do you think we...
Or just send a text like, hey.
Hey, this is the
answering machine.
It just says call can't be completed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been...
Maybe
Is
he
it,
didn't pay his bill.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll call him.
You can call him?
Yeah, I'll just call him.
I'll call him myself.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
You haven't called Paul yet? Question mark.
Oh boy.
That should be like 3 question marks. To really emphasize how...
One is good enough.
Shit.
Oh, Paul said his call dropped. He's in the basement on the treadmill. Okay.
That's fine. We didn't need anything else.
I'll give Paul... Paul said he's happy to call him, too. But
That shouldn't be Paul's responsibility.
No. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get him. Don't worry, we're gonna get him on the phone. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now.
Yeah, no. Of course he was sleeping. He's got nothing going on.
Is he awake now or no?
Yeah.
He has a full-time day job.
9:21 in the morning.
He definitely sounded like he was sleeping.
Of course he was.
It's awesome.
Was he calling in?
He's like, you have the number to call? He's like, yeah.
Probably out all night for 10 and he's still 25.
He's feeling 22.
What time does he have to work today?
Whenever he wants.
Whenever.
Oh, is it one of those schedules?
He's very valuable.
Works at a legacy media company.
I'll tell you what he doesn't do.
Work?
Call Paul.
Call Big
Make your
Paul on the
videos?
grill.
Is he late on your videos?
He's not late.
Kind of wanted to have him, though.
Sure.
Right?
I would have. I was thinking about it yesterday. Like,
Ride the wave of
it'd be nice
Fanatics Fest.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put all of them up, but it'd be nice to have at least the Drew McIntyre one.
Just have
Who's that?
Fred.
Is he a wrestler?
Drew McIntyre's a wrestler. This must be him.
Okay.
Not done?
I like that he called the main line.
Yep. I did too. Just kept him. Hello.
Hot dog in Harlem. You are on the air.
You guys are waking me up.
Good. Now, Big Paul has not heard from you.
Well, I don't know. One thing, I don't know what's so funny. But,
I do.
Last night I told you I was going to either hit him up tonight, yesterday, or I'll hit him up today.
But I mean, I gave you the number Tuesday night, like to coordinate, and you might hit him up tonight. It's Thursday.
Come on, bro. Where are you at, dude?
No. I mean, I was going to hit him up. I said it yesterday. I was going to hit him up tonight. I said Wednesday night or Thursday morning.
Why didn't you hit him up last night?
Come on.
I mean, I'm only concerned is it's a couple of days out,
and
there are things to do and coordinate, and how many of this and how many of that, and it's like last minute. And I gave it to you Tuesday night.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, when it comes to food and stuff like that, it's not like you took it out 3 days before or 4 days before.
Of course, you're not. Yes, you're not going to buy it 3 or 4 days before. That's true. But just to know what you got to do and have it ready. I mean, he's already on it. He's already doing what he's got to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's going to be under control, Jim. I feel like you're worrying a little bit too much about it. Really?
I told you. You know what I told him, Hot Dog? I told him you were operating Tranquilo.
Yeah. Well, no, because yesterday I was telling Jim about like how we might be going to a warehouse to get some booze just to get it on discount because there's a lot of booze, and then
you getting a lot of booze?
I feel like Jim,
Huh?
You're getting a lot of booze?
I didn't know they were getting a day of, but if you're going to go to Brooklyn day of to get liquor,
In what, an Uber?
I don't know, but I'm saying like it's. I asked him, is he going to get it cold or warm? And he said cold. I thought he was saying he was going to get it the day before. So I said, you don't want to buy cold beer the day before and then have it get warm and cold again. It tastes bad.
Yeah.
And he goes, same day I'm going to get it. I'm going to go, okay, that makes sense. Then you can put it right into a cooler.
How much is he going to do same day?
Yeah, I mean, how much stuff are you doing same
Get
day?
the beer, get the Fudgy the Whale, get the decorations.
Well, I was gonna wait until later today or tomorrow to get the final count from you, and then we could figure out. Okay, when we head over there to the warehouse,
My guy's a slick. He's a slick talker. He's slick. He's slick.
I don't know.
You're slick, hot dog. You're slick. Yes,
I
you
won't
are.
know a final count. I won't know a final count. I can only guesstimate. Yeah, 30 people maybe throughout the day, scattered.
Say 40.
Yeah, say 40 to Aaron, and people will bring home food with them.
My man is slick.
Yeah, so like 40.
Honestly,
Maybe
just
you
things.
assume everyone has four drinks. So, you know.
4 drinks? Everyone's not going to have 4 drinks. People have like 1 or 2 drinks when they go out.
And some people have like 6 or 8.
Yeah, there'll be binge drinkers. Don't forget about the binge drinkers.
Yeah.
Travis is coming.
Yeah.
And my wife.
Yeah, who do you think's coming to this party? Fucking Motley Crue in the 80s?
4 drinks is conservative.
No.
Going nuts.
Hot dog, 4 drinks is binge drinking.
Everyone is not going to have 4 drinks.
Okay, so then
You and my wife.
Hot dog and Nikki all
Yeah,
drunk.
2 drunks passed out, bumping heads, vomiting.
Okay, so then
We all have
so
to
the
drive.
4 will be the middle ground between someone has 2 drinks and someone has a lot of drinks. So we're gonna just assume everyone's getting 4 drinks.
4 is the average.
Yeah, how many cases of beer are you going to buy for maybe 40 people?
4 cans per person.
I mean, I need to do the math. I just woke up. I need to get a calculator.
What's 4 times 40?
160, but you're not going to...
You get 100. You need 160 cans of beer.
How many are in a case? 24?
24, 32, depends on what you buy.
Oh,
Yeah,
they have bigger
thanks,
ones?
Yeah.
So you need 5 cases, more or less.
I would get 5 cases of 24.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
fine.
5 cases.
guess.
Yeah,
because
and
not
again,
everybody's going to drink.
That'd be enough for a party.
A lot of people aren't going to drink.
Plus
and,
liquor.
Plus a little liquor, yeah, and soda. How many Diet Cokes, whatever?
Just get some 2 liters.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go to
and
the
the fizz
supermarket
comes out.
downstairs for the kids.
Get some Goldschlager.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
get
but
gold
please,
stars.
could you call Paul to see what he thinks we need
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as take home
man.
plates and all
Oh, yeah,
that
we need
shit.
plates. You need silverware.
What about the plates and the plastic
We
cutlery?
need good plate. I want good. Nikki might have ordered
we got
that.
it.
Okay.
Annie and I got
Because
it.
you don't
under
want the plastic
control.
forks to
Don't
break.
worry about
Well, I haven't heard from Annie. You said that we
He's
were
saying don't worry about
put
it.
us on a group. Well, that's fine. You're going to put us on a group chat, but I've not heard back from Annie. So
He's saying, hey, old man,
it.
chill.
No, I put you on a group chat, and she asked you 3 questions, and you only answered 1.
Oh shit!
hold on, let
In
me see.
your face.
Let me see. If she did, I didn't see
That
that.
was a bounce pass.
Let me see. Hold on. If she did,
Read it
I
out
said.
loud, Jim.
Well, let me see.
Oh, he said read it out loud with your whole chest.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Full-throated.
Let me-
Full
I
throated.
have to find it. I have a bunch of
Oh,
messages.
hot
A lot
dog.
of people get in touch with Jim.
Hot dog came ready.
Well, that's good.
Hot dog had receipts on that one.
Let's see. Holy shit! When was the last message between us?
It was Tuesday night.
Oh, he has receipts.
DDD.
Hot dog's ready for this
Okay,
one.
here it is.
He's had enough
Hot
time
dog
in the
and
barrel.
Annie. She said, here's the question she asked me. Jim, when you get a chance, let me know how many people you expect. Oh, okay. I said maybe 50 over the course of the day.
Okay.
To overestimate. I didn't realize she said, is this just a casual summer party? And wondering if you'd want any disco.
Ooh, yes, and
I mean deco, as in like decoration.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Deco.
Oh, I was about to say,
Yeah.
Jim, do not read certain questions on the air. If somebody asks you, do you want any disco, that's not for public consumption.
Why?
Disco is Well, that would be her asking if you want cocaine for your party.
Oh, no, you're right. It is Deco.
Deco.
These are not
Deco.
good. I need my
Deco.
prescription changed. It
Do
is-
you want Deco?
As in decorations. Did I send her a text? Hold up.
Annie going, you need me to bring the disco.
Yeah. That's
All right, so let her know this is not just a summer party. It's Troy's birthday.
When you read Annie saying, do you want me to bring any disco? I was like, whoa.
How many pounds of disco?
Pump the brakes.
For decorations, comma, not too many, a couple of birthday decorations, and it is just a casual
And
summer
Troy's,
party.
with Troy's name.
But also Troy's birthday.
No, just a little.
And by the way, that is confirmed that Hot Dog was right. You didn't respond to her question.
I responded to the first one,
But not the
I
other
didn't
two.
realize she asked me that. I just was reading it quickly,
You gotta read the
and I just told the amount of people.
So this feels like Hot Dog put the ball back in your court, and you got to take that L.
But there's no L.
No,
It's
but
like-
there's still Hot Dog should have reached
I
out
mean,
to
she
Big
didn't.
Paul.
It was 2 days ago.
That's Hot Dog's L.
The bottom line is they need the information to buy stuff. If I didn't give the information, I'm not saying I just didn't see the question, or I would have answered it. Well, why would I
but
avoid
again,
that?
It comes to like today would have been when we put the pedal to the metal and we would have really focused on
Finally reaching out to Paul. Yeah.
Just finally.
By the
started.
way, isn't it a coincidence that the day it was always the plan to put the pedal to the metal on the same day that he was called and asked about it? That's weird. That's weird. Hot Dog, in a lot of our interactions, the day that the plan is to put the pedal to the metal also happens to be the day that I check up on you. It's weird how that works.
I don't even know, Sam. I don't even know if I'm staying at a hotel until the day of.
Hey, bro. Tranquilo, okay? We'll figure it out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Hot Dog and I
Well,
work.
you know my style.
Hot Dog and I work a little differently. We figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, no, I don't like
I
to.
might have to stay in a pull-out couch tonight.
We'll figure it out, bro. We'll ride the lightning and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Everything is going to be great.
I don't like that. I like to know.
Not for someone else's party.
No, I like to plan things.
Well, Hot Dog, when was the last time that things didn't work out perfectly?
Not. Well,
When did you
never happened.
watermark your video?
Perfectly, because you would depends on perfectly, but it's always been well. It's always been great.
It's always been perfect.
What about that Shawn Michaels interview?
Except when you didn't get your video marked.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
And you didn't get your videos on
I
time.
wasn't trying to throw you under the bus on that one, Hot Dog. Just give yourself a
Okay.
little.
No, I thought you were.
You know, except for that.
Well, we learn from our
Troy
mistakes.
is Louise making a cake for you?
No, you guys, you're going to pick up Fudgy the Whale.
Whales,
Making a cake for you. Think he's bringing his own cake to his birthday party?
Well, I mean, they brought him to
Well, I mean,
Mexico. His wife, his
Beyonce,
girl's a better cook than probably any
That wasn't to
bakery.
his wedding, though.
That's true.
They were making the cake for someone else's wedding.
And I think instead of going for, you could go for Fudgy the Whale, but obviously I would almost Uber Eats it. Just have them bring it.
Yeah.
Too fun.
Okay. I know you made a list, Travis, yesterday. Can you send me that list?
Well list.
What
Send him
list?
the list, Travis.
What list?
Oh.
There was like a list of things you guys were writing down, but like what we need for Troy's birthday.
I'm telling you, as the person whose home it is, we need minimal, a few decorations.
Travis, send him the list of all the things that
Yeah.
Troy needs that you were making
Okay, no, never
sarcastically.
mind.
Yeah.
By the way, this line of questioning,
Yeah.
Hot Dog started thinking about this right now.
Yeah, I know.
No,
and you have to
no,
realize
no.
there's radio show stuff and there's stuff that's actually going to happen.
And now he's trying to really take the lead. Like, all right, Travis, send me that list that you did.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
because you guys just jumping on me like I don't have a command on this. I got to show you a little bit.
Yeah, you got this.
You haven't texted anyone.
Yeah, Paul has not heard from you. Not even like, hey, it's me. Just checking. I would have texted somebody.
We'll touch base tomorrow or the
Yeah,
day
hey,
or
just
two.
checking in. I wouldn't wait till Thursday to. I don't do stuff last minute.
Hot Dog,
or I
Paul-
try not to.
Paul called the show and ratted you out, dude.
Yeah, that's how we know. He's like, I haven't heard from him.
The party's on Sunday. How is it last minute? If it's 1, 2, 3, we're still 3 days removed.
They might need to change his name.
Did you have to finger count how many days Thursday is
He
from
used his
Sunday?
fingers.
That's not encouraging.
They might need to change his name to Big Snitch on the grill. He called and snitched you out, dude.
He was concerned, and he was correct to be concerned, because if he didn't call, we still wouldn't realize. It's incomprehensible to me that somebody didn't reach out by yesterday.
It is 100%
You know what?
true that we have left to go to another state when I'm without confirmation on the accommodations. So Hot Dog and I
You
do.
shouldn't even know like the details of what's happening. It should have. You know what? That's on me. Yeah, like now you got to worry about the warehouse and all this, and they haven't talked yet. From now on, don't even think about it.
No, but I have to.
You
because
know that's
I
not going to
have
happen.
to.
That's not how Jim operates.
It's not how I operate. And if I don't, I don't trust anybody to just do it without. I mean, I trust people, but not. I don't have faith in somebody. Club Soda Kenny, I would have faith in. Because that's a guy who I've known for 25 years who's made 2 mistakes. One was in 2004, one was in 2011. Like,
please don't bring those up, Mr.
Yes, 2011, I had the flu. But you know what I mean? Like, you just, you know, not that you're incapable, but I mean, I like to know a little bit of what's going on, and I'll trust your guys' judgment.
Okay. So I'll give you a status update tonight. Be like,
How about today during the day?
Okay.
Thank you. Because tonight I'm performing tonight. I don't want to know things by Thursday and have to possibly get something done by Friday or Saturday. Like there's things that we might have to do, like this ice sculpture, which I'm not going to order. But if I had been going to order it, I would have done it by Monday or Tuesday, not Thursday.
Hot Dog, can you get on the line about an ice sculpture?
Yeah, you can. But it'll sit in the hallway. I've been firmly that has been rebuked. And that's coming from an alcoholic with a wig.
She does wear a wig, right?
And by the way, Jordan has volunteered to be part of the hot dog army.
So who's in the army? Who's in the army right now?
That's Annie. Jordan. I don't know that Jim invited anyone else from the show.
No.
Well, you've been given.
What about Coop?
You've been given free reign to craft an army as need be.
Well, no, you've been given free reign to bounce any names off me and get a yay or nay on them.
I misunderstood.
No, that's okay.
Coop.
Yeah,
hot dog, no limit.
Was Coop sent an invite yet?
Yeah. I do like Coop, and Coop still does come and shoot me once in a while at the cellar. So Coop would get an invite. Of course.
Did you invite Coop though?
I didn't. I didn't think about it. I think I have him written down. He's one of the names I wrote down. I just didn't reach out to him yet.
And Baby Frankie.
No, he's not. No.
Yeah, no, baby. I love Baby Frankie. There's just not enough room. There's just it's getting to be. There's comedians I thought of that I'm like, no.
We don't want you stressing.
I was at the cellar yesterday. I was like, no, I can't. There's just not enough room.
He'll probably bring.
Well, don't forget, like everyone obviously you know this, but everyone you invited, it'll probably be like 60% turnout.
100%. Even the ones that say yes are not all going to show up. But I also worry about rain. Like, I don't have a giant house with 2 floors. I have a decent sized New York apartment, but with the terrace, it's a good size. Without the terrace, it's
you got the bedroom though.
We got the bedroom.
Yeah, I just don't.
Are we inviting Nathan McIntosh?
What about Nathan Fielder?
I didn't think of Nathan McIntosh.
I just thought of it just now.
All right, I'll debate it.
Yeah, I think he'd be a good addition.
I like him.
Yeah, me too.
That would be a bummer if you invited Nathan McIntosh and not Greg Stone, who brought Nathan to the show.
Oh, Greg Stone's great.
He didn't bring him to the show. I did. I know Nathan. I work with him at the cellar.
I like Greg Stone too.
I do too.
Both should get invites.
Well, you have a lot more room than I do.
No, to your place.
No, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood. Okay. Thank you very much, Hot Dog. We'll talk soon.
For what?
I'm just for picking up the phone and calling in.
I mean, we woke him up.
Yeah, sometimes you say thank you. It's a way of going, this call's over.
Oh.
Do you not have any social grace? All right, good talking to you. It's a lot of times it wasn't good talking to the person, but you say that because it's the art of wrapping up.
Oh, I see. Sorry, bud.
Well, thanks for the wake-up call.
Wait, is it 9:35? Wait, we have not been talking for an hour and 35 minutes.
Hey, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, but here too.
No, I know. It's wild. It's 9:37. 37 minutes after the hour.
I for a second was like, oh, okay, we're almost an hour. Like we're 8:30.
No, almost 2 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How does anybody complain about a talking job? Like, there's things about it that are annoying, like with the company, but how does anybody complain who does like radio or podcast? It's compared to other jobs, there's nothing easier than just yapping with your dumb friends.
It's great.
I mean, it's weird, like, just to digress for when you're caught up in a life, like, things are really great, and the things that become annoying about that job or that career, but then you're like, I forget that people are literally in rush hour traffic right now.
Although
on their way to work.
Some people are being woken up at 9:30, asleep, shirking their responsibilities, and still have good jobs.
They do, but again, that's the shelf life on those you can only do that until you can't do it. Until you do it, and then the job is affected by it, and you lose it, and then you're like, oh, well, that media is going away. So now there's this lower tier thing I'm doing. There's also a way to slowly fall down an escalator.
Yeah, there is.
Where it looks like you're doing great, but no, you're slowly falling.
You're tumbling.
You're tumbling slowly.
Yeah.
Because it's not a plummet. It's not an elevator shaft.
No.
It's an escalator. And those are the hardest ones.
Because then once you're at the bottom, you didn't even realize you weren't even fighting it.
You had no knowledge until you realize you're 3 steps from the bottom, and your fucking momentum is so much downward. Forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, well then let's take our first break.
Yes, a couple of things to promote. The 7th and 6th of September is Montana. I'm actually really looking forward to these gigs. Nikki and I have a sword fight up with Big J Okerson. It's a great episode. People are really loving this one. And today at 11, Sam's podcast with Nicole, Satisfying, goes up on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. And I don't know what the subject matter is because I'm not a fucking mind reader.
That's a good call. Yeah, it's another good one. Nicole is losing her mind. I've told Nicole all she really needs to do is wake up in the morning and just tell me what's going on, and we've got a show.
Do you think she wants to sleep with you?
Her husband asked if she was in love with me. She said no. I don't know. No.
Can I answer that?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. Look, we've known each other for, at this point, so many years.
Yeah.
That it's like, it's one of those, if it were at risk of happening, that bridge has been crossed a long time ago.
See, here's what it is. Sam and Matt are the combination she wants. You're the like, because you're a good talker, you're fun, like, you're not, and don't take this wrong, Matt is more of an alpha in his attitude. Like,
that's fair.
He's a guy who's like, shut up, but he's just one of those guys, and he's a fun guy, he's a loud guy,
right.
And he gets the pretty girl because he'll tell her, like, your tits are lump, whatever the fuck he says to women in bars, and they fuck him. He's all of those things, which is why she married him.
Yeah.
You, and don't take this wrong, but she enjoys talking to because you're the fun guy. You get into her brain a little bit. She enjoys the conversations. You know, I mean, she'd probably rather chew through her leg like a coyote than fuck you. But
okay, I feel like you're getting to a different place than where you started. This is the opposite of what Troy said.
Do you think that's accurate?
1000%.
But no, you know what I mean. Like, you and Matt are probably the combination she was hoping for. Like God, if I could have this and this together.
Like, she has an emotional and mental connection with Sam.
Yeah, but that does.
Matt is such a mimbo, and there's nothing up there.
Now, Sam is not like a guy who fucked a lot of girls by choice. But if you were a guy, she's married, so she probably wouldn't. But a girl like Nicole, you could get because of your brain. Like, you know what I mean? You could
because
get.
She's easy.
But your brain and whatever you had in your pocket in a baggie. But you know what I'm saying? Like guys like you, or me even, we're not Matt look wise,
right?
Do better than we should because of your. I mean, you've done better than you should. I mean, come on,
yes.
Your fucking wife's way hotter than you deserve.
Right. I have beautiful children, and it's not my genetics.
Of course, it's not.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
Yes.
But it's because of your personality.
But Nicole and I also have a very unique chemistry in the sense that we are as close as we are, and it's not threatening to our spouses, and we have relationships with each other's spouses.
Sure,
you know what I mean? In
100%.
the sense that, like, sometimes when that chemistry is something that it probably shouldn't be, when you're in a relationship, your spouse will go, "What the fuck is going on over there?"
Well, Matt probably said, "Are you in love with Sam?" Because Matt thinks that anything that is not his life is love. Like, she probably came home and went, "Oh God, Sam had a really interesting thought today. What are you in you in love with him?"
Yeah, well, he's a simple
she
guy.
said that.
He's a simple guy. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think she's turned on by
She might be.
Sam.
Yeah, she might be.
Do you think she's masturbated to Sam?
She's had 2 sex dreams publicly.
About you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That doesn't always mean anything. She might have, though. Do I think that she consciously, like, while Matt was out doing whatever he was doing, Do I think that she ever say?
Just diddled a little bit.
Just a little.
She might have, yeah,
Not even all the
sure.
way, right?
It's a safe way to.
bean?
Yeah, absolutely. Do I think she ever gave a crew cut to the man in the boat thinking about? She very well might have. Have you ever tugged your dick thinking about Nicole?
No.
That's a lie.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think Sam goes. I don't know. I have a hard time
He's
connecting.
got 3 kids. He's a guy.
I understand.
Sam likes attractive
My virility
women.
is not to be questioned.
Yeah.
I just think Sam puts up a boundary.
I'm great with boundaries.
And he doesn't go past that boundary. I don't think she knows boundaries.
I know what you mean about boundaries, like with his nuggets, and Sam is probably good at sectioning things off in his brain. Like, you know, a lot
Great.
of
One of the all-timers.
Yeah, a lot of like, you know, autistics are very like, you know what I mean. He's bad with a compliment, but if you need toothpicks, count it.
I'm the king. So fast.
But no, but it's hard. Like when you interact with someone who's really good looking at times. I mean, there's no way you can't have thought. It's human. I mean, you know, she's hot and she's nice and she's fucking she's not bent out of shape about sex joke. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But that doesn't mean you gratify. Self gratify.
No, but there's no way if you're whacking off over a toilet, looking at porn, that she doesn't like that image of me giving your shoulders a rub. I'm sure you felt something.
I felt something.
And Sam hangs out with beautiful women all the time doing work. So it's like
putting that work in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you did a lot of work with Kathy Kelly back in the day.
Lots.
She's extremely attractive.
I haven't seen her.
Still talk to her all the time.
We gotta go to break.
The other girl that you work with on WWE.
This is
No,
a good
she's
conversation.
lovely too.
I'm not
Just talking about all the hot chicks.
They want me
I
to
hang
put
with.
up photos, and I'm not going to do that.
Why?
Kathy Kelly's
Then
very
we're gonna
attractive.
get lost.
We are going to get
Very
lost,
attractive,
actually.
But there's no way you don't tug. You can't not tug to people. There's plenty of hot women in my life who I haven't jacked off to be honest with you, because I know them.
Yeah.
But there's plenty I have.
You get jacked to that.
No, the hairy chest bothers me, and it's not me.
He's talking about.
I'm looking at the face. It's not me.
But that's what you'd look like if you had a beard.
I can't even connect that to myself.
That's you.
I mean, the hairiness and the beard. That's not you.
Yeah.
That's definitely Sam. I mean, 1,000%.
Yeah, well, they didn't even. That's a picture. They photoshopped Jim into a photo of me. They didn't even Photoshop me into that.
Yeah, that's just a picture you
That's
took.
just me.
Did this happen at your party?
Wait.
Is that a photo from your old party? Because that's your apartment.
That is
Oh,
your
yeah,
apartment.
that
Those
is
are
your
the
apartment.
chairs you got.
Yeah.
But who is that supposed to be?
Huh? What do you mean supposed to be?
I mean, who is it?
He used to work.
Oh, just a guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a guy who used to work here.
I like the caption.
Was it all this planning?
And this is what the party's going to look like. It's probably right.
I got pissed, guys.
Yeah, let's take a tinkle
By
break.
the way, congrats on making it as long as you have.
Yeah, very
I've
impressive.
been standing. I don't know if you noticed.
Honestly, very good.
I got
Yeah,
pissed so bad.
I might try to force out a log.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, I do.
I'd go for it. Hey, we'll be right back.
Jim and Sam will be right back. Do us a kindness. Stick around.
It's more than password, it's password plus.
The password is Bennington.
Noon to 2.
Lunch.
Faction Talk.
Eddie Trunk.
Hilarious.
Bennington.
Bennington, weekdays, noon to 2 in the East on Faction Talk and anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, it's Andy Richter, here to tell you about the Andy Richter Call-In Show. Each week, I'll be inviting callers to weigh in on important questions like, have you ever seen a ghost? What's the worst job you've ever had? What's the worst date you've ever been on? Along the way, I'll be joined by my favorite comedians and friends. Check out the Andy Richter Call-In Show. New episodes each Wednesday at 4 p.m. East and West, with replays throughout the week on Conan O'Brien Radio. The show will also be available on demand in the SiriusXM app whenever you want. Just search Andy Richter.
Go.
It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable. I'm all ears.
Nick, Drew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, self-care is a non-negotiable. When your schedule is packed with kids' activities, I was in diving class just the other day. Big work projects, like here, coming up with great bits. It's easy to let your priorities slip. Even when we know what makes us happy, it's hard to make time for it. But when you feel like you have no time for yourself, non-negotiables like therapy are more important than ever. If you're not healthy, the people around you can't be healthy. That's why therapy is so important. If you're thinking of starting therapy, maybe give BetterHelp a try, huh? It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Teft to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TEFT.
Attention, small business owners. Do you need funding for your business? At LendSeek.com, we provide revenue-based working capital programs from $20,000 to $1 million. So whether it's funding for inventory, equipment, expansion, payroll, or other needs, seek no more. All it takes is just one simple application to access over 100 funding products that are powered through our breakthrough AI-enabled lending platform to get you the best options in today's marketplace. If you've been in business for at least 1 year with monthly revenue of at least $50,000, you could receive the business funding you need when it matters most, regardless of your personal credit score. Funds in your account in just 24 hours with no collateral, no prepayment penalties, and no restrictions on how you use the funds. There's no obligation and zero out-of-pocket costs. So apply for the business funding you need today at LendSeek.com. That's LendSeek.com.
You know, as they say, one person's personal information is another person's treasure.
Exactly. That's why I use NordVPN every time I surf the web. Features like Threat Protection Pro's safeguard devices from phishing websites and disable intrusive ads and trackers. Just check NordVPN.com, grab the deal, and see for yourself. NordVPN. Cybersecurity built for every day.
The music.
The history.
The legend.
The Beatles.
It's a good message. It's love. It's peace. And I think that's what everybody wants.
The Beatles channel.
Peace and love to you all.
Hello, it's Paul McCartney, and you are listening to me.
The Beatles channel.
The coolest channel in the world.
On Channel 18, or listen anytime and anywhere on the SiriusXM app.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, self-care is a non-negotiable. When your schedule is packed with kids' activities, I was in diving class just the other day. Big work projects, like here, coming up with great bits. It's easy to let your priorities slip. Even when we know what makes us happy, it's so important. With BetterHelp.
Business is your load and dream need fast. Swish funding.
Lifetime Harvards with the Unlimited Dead, Killing Eve, or .tv.
Here's a moment.
We play a drinking game at my work, and most of my coworkers this morning are all dead from alcohol poisoning.
Rest in peace.
Because, we have to take a shot every time you or Troy use the word "like" in a sentence, like every third word, like a 14-year-old girl's podcast.
Cool. How do you know what that sounds like?
Yeah, what are you listening to, dude?
What do you listen to as you drive around all day?
Like what like saying like is like every third word this morning. Like has been like the word like you know
so?
what I mean? Like last professional broadcaster. What is wrong with you guys this morning? All of my coworkers are dead.
Bro, you making the same jokes 2 and 3 times in a single sentence doesn't make them stronger.
That is a good point.
Like, if I say many times, you calling in, all you're responsible for is 40 to 60 seconds on the air.
Yep.
And you've repeated yourself multiple times. It makes me think that you might be learning that this is not as easy as professionals like Jim and myself make it appear.
Dude, I was a DJ for 15 years.
What happened? What happened, John? What happened?
I own my own business now with a bunch of dead coworkers.
Say it again.
That's the 6th time, dude. You can't call in and say that I say the same word over and over again when you've used the same punchline 4 times in 90 seconds.
I know, what you're saying, man, that has got to be aggravating as hell.
You're sticking to it, huh?
Yeah, doubling down.
Yeah, well, let me guess. I'm going to guess that the business that you own and started for yourself is probably not a business where you're a broadcaster?
Not anymore, no. Broadcasting doesn't pay that well.
It does for some of us.
Sure. Tell me that when you get your contract renewed.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a year from now.
Tell me that when you get hired again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, does it pay forever?
You know, you guys are my favorite show on Faction Talk, and I've been listening to you for years and years and years. There's just something going on this morning that is, maybe I'm just hearing it. Maybe it's me. Probably. Maybe I'm the problem. But golly, you guys are just using the word like a lot this morning. And you guys are great. You're the best show on Sirius.
Yeah,
and I say that with no sarcasm at all. You're my favorite show. It's just this morning you're driving me crazy.
Wow.
But then again, hold on. Why is it only this morning if you have a drinking game that you play with your coworkers?
They're all passed away.
Did that just start this morning and they all died the first time you played it?
That was a moment. A Jimmy.
It's weird. Mystery Man was shouting at a 12-year-old. Well, I guess the 12-year-old didn't think the election was stolen.
Wow, is he still going with that?
I guess so. I don't know.
It becomes a mental illness.
He's locked
You're
in.
so addicted, you cannot unsee it. Meaning you can't see that it might be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you also...
It's all you see.
That fame. Trump calling him up, I think, that time, right? Didn't Trump call him up? Hey, Mike Lindell's... Isn't that how this whole thing started? Where he was a big Trump supporter, and he was in the audience, and Trump called him up or acknowledged him from the stage?
I know. I believe that did happen.
I thought that was how this whole thing began.
Well, he's always, even when it was just My Pillow, they were pretty loyal to Fox News and stuff like that.
Right. I don't mean...
Yeah. I thought it started when Trump called into his live stream.
On the phone?
That was a great call.
Yeah.
That was really flattering for him. Yeah, that was a huge deal.
No, he was conservative before that. He was definitely a Republican.
But when he became this icon, started the Frank Social Network.
When this became his whole idea, this became who he was. He threw everything out to pursue this fucking carrot.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Because all of a sudden you get the most powerful man alive is calling you and is praising you.
Yeah.
Wow.
He served that 12-year-old.
That's it.
Really,
I didn't see it. I've only read about it.
That's in your state. You want to know more in your state?
So
they just found 257,000 votes. This happened last week. A judge ruled in Georgia that are missing from the 2020 election.
So
this just came out. You're behind.
So your source is Trust Me, Bro? That's your source?
Yeah, the source. It's in your papers in Georgia. You need to read your news.
You haven't given me any last name.
You need to read your news. No, this is your Georgia news.
Yeah.
This is your Georgia.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good day, sir.
The kid goes, "You're full of crap," and walks away. This 12-year-old handled it well.
He did. Trust me, bro, is your source.
Yeah, the 12-year-old kind of got the better of him. I got to be honest.
Trust me, bro, is your source.
Now, is that Mike Lindell? Because Mike Lindell has a mustache.
And he doesn't wear sunglasses or the hat.
Yeah.
Boy, does he want attention.
He's still wearing his cross outside of his button-down.
Are we sure it's not Ian Halpern?
It could be Ian Undercover.
Or Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs.
That's true.
I'm having some old votes for dinner. Boo.
See, you got there.
Nah, but I didn't. I tripped. I fucking amateur trip.
It was good.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Man.
Oh, hang on. There's a longer clip.
Oh, great.
Hang on. Hang on.
I mean, it's so funny listening to him shout at the top of his lungs.
At a 12-year-old.
I mean, this kid is clearly...
467,000 votes.
And it's a child's voice on the other end of the argument.
But the kid is not flapped at all. Like
no, he's like, what's your source?
Like,
your source is trust me, bro?
He's not even remotely phased.
I do love that he broed him.
The kid's got a bright future.
He's got a bright future. And
look at the eye contact, and he's literally going to be, this kid's going to be a motherfucker in high school on the debate team if he decides to do it.
Plus, he knows when you bro a boomer, they don't know what to do.
They don't know what to do.
He buttons his shirt all the way to the top like a fucking dork.
It's a very, very Raj from What's Happening energy to this kid.
He's got a professionalism about him.
All right, let's see how this... Maybe it was out of context.
Okay.
Maybe Mike really was the one doing that.
Maybe Mike,
you getting to the bottom of that.
Maybe Mike schooled him, yeah.
You think
See, Troy, I'm both ways. I'll find the longer clip for both sides.
You're right. You think in full context, Mike Lindell might have gotten the better of the 12-year-old he was arguing with?
It's possible.
Okay.
Hey, politics knows no age.
I mean, he's not allowed to vote.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I didn't think of that.
Because he's a child.
All right, okay.
He's just a boy.
You are? We go to paper ballots and count.
Ask him what proof he has in his spirit. Why? How do you know it's
Which election are you talking about? There was one. No. There was one down in Georgia. 3 Democrats.
I'm from Georgia.
Okay, there's 3 Democrats in Georgia in the summer of 22. She's a good friend of mine. She got 0 votes in her own precinct.
Who is it?
So Brenda, I'm not telling you her last name.
I see.
But you see. But let me tell you.
No proof.
No, the proof. They looked into it in Georgia.
Okay.
Crooked Brad Rasmussen, your Republican Secretary of State.
Okay.
He looked into it and said, oh, it was a computer error. They gave her back her vote. She went from third to first. She's a friend of mine. Another gal, Democrat, 4 counties over in Georgia. She got 4,600
But where's
votes,
the proof?
but she wasn't on the ballot.
You want me to take your word for it, right?
No. This was in the paper.
So what's her last name? She's an elected official.
Okay, let me tell you. In Georgia, I will tell you, an Obama-appointed judge last fall.
Is that his social guy?
Yeah, that looks like that's his social guy.
Because at
so
first
I see
they
where
were-
the last name thing, because he kept saying, "What's the last name? What's the last
I'm
name?"
not going to tell you.
The fact that he wouldn't tell him the last name of the woman.
And then he said, "Well, it's an elected official. You could tell me her last
The
name."
12-year-old.
Yeah.
You mean, yeah, the 12-year-old was on his game.
Yeah.
And he, by the way, like, not intimidated at all by
No.
the fact that there's 2 grown men that are trying to get the better of him, and Mike Lindell is shouting in his face.
Yeah, this kid just doesn't give a fuck. What's her name?
That's right. I don't want to get potentially Mike Lindell, but it's hard to know for sure.
Yeah, it's just a smash. It looks like Alec Baldwin.
It's very possible. Could have been Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
We can never, and we'll never know.
So aggressive.
He's
very
so
funny.
aggressive.
Let's keep watching.
Appointed judge last fall, this case has been going on 3.5 years. Alex Halderman, this is in your state, so you should be up on that. Alex Halderman, he's a Democrat, and he's also a cyber guy, and he looked into the machine,
Cyber guy.
and he said there's problems. That judge last fall ruled, she ruled in your state, she said, we're going to look into this, we're bringing it to court, and the experts say there's problems, and she said, and if you question it, you're not a conspiracy theorist. So I got to take off my tinfoil hat. Now guess that, in her courtroom on January 9th in Georgia, now maybe you didn't see this in the news, maybe you're not up on things. Alex
I am. I'm up on your bankruptcy too.
Alex
Oh shit! He owned it. Oh yeah.
Oh my!
Oh my
kid.
God! That kid rules.
This kid rules. Yeah.
He was just waiting.
He said, "I'm up on that, and I'm up on your bankruptcy." Oh shit!
It's amazing to me to see such a young kid completely unfazed.
Nothing.
Because what Mike is, this is a thing that people do all the time. It's just this. It's a dump truck of information that they're throwing out. No, there's no conversation. It's list of fact, list of fact, list of fact. Do not prove the fact. Maybe true, maybe not.
Right.
But it's zero proof.
How can you argue with this and this and this and this and this and this? And this?
It's just a guy. This is why people think you're mentally unhinged, because it's just a rant of things you've said alone before, like rehearsed. He's rehearsed this before. And there's no room for, like, did you hear that? Well, no, I heard this. It's, and the kid with the bankruptcy, it's a fucking...
He's like, I'm up on that and I'm up on your bankruptcy,
That's literally
bro.
a fucking sledgehammer to the knee.
Yeah.
Can we hear that line again? I mean, I'm up on your bankruptcy, sir. Hold on.
Fucked him up something fierce.
I mean, this kid's great.
Yeah.
Now guess that, in her courtroom on January 9th in Georgia, now maybe you didn't see this in the news, maybe you're not up on things. Alex Halderman,
I am. I'm up on your bankruptcy too.
Alex Halderman with the ballpoint pen backed into the machine in front of the judge, and switched the whole election in front of her. Now, that case is still in Georgia. She has not ruled on it yet. That's in your state. You want to know more in your state? They just found 257,000 votes. This happened last week. A judge ruled in Georgia that are missing
babbling
from the 2020 election. This just came out. You're behind your
So your source is trust me, bro? That's your source?
No, the source, it's in your papers in Georgia. You need to read your news.
You haven't given me any last name.
You need to read your news.
Oh.
Yeah. Lindell's a blithering, obsessed idiot.
Yeah.
And this kid just made an ass out of him.
Unfortunately, it really. I mean, can you imagine how many times do you have to have an ass made of yourself before you just kind of stop?
How bad do you need to be heard?
Like it's gonna go poorly again, dude.
Just won't stop.
It's gonna. I promise, it's gonna go poorly again. No, we got it this time. We got it.
It's crazy just to watch somebody unravel so completely.
And it's even more embarrassing because they're saying he was in disguise, except it's the worst disguise ever.
Yeah. I mean, there is the energy of the camera guys. They're all just kind of having a good time with it, and they just feel. I mean, and look, whenever in this day and age, everyone knows when there's the cameras that it's going to be public. Everyone knows this is going to be going out. But that kid was just.
And they're at the convention.
They are, yeah, of course.
So it's like it's not like this was ever
right.
supposed to be a private thing.
Is he really 12 or is he a fucking 30-year-old who looks young?
That would be.
Is he like one of those?
Lewis?
Is he like one of those progeria? Oh no, they look older.
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Yeah.
Yeah, this kid looks really. How old is this kid? Do we know that he's 12?
Hang on.
If he has an X account, I'm following him.
You will?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because he handled, like when he goes, oh no, but I am up on your bank robbery. He's just a very fast, perfectly delivered line.
And he's staying calm. Well, Michael Lindell seems like he's like becoming unhinged.
Yeah.
This is the kid.
Oh yeah.
Is that him with Kamala?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is he? He's obviously a smart.
Yeah, he's a content creator.
Yeah, he's just a young kid who's into politics, making content. Making content. They should redo that sketch.
His name is Noe, K-N-O-E-W-E?
Noah. That's an A.
Oh, I'm fucking half blind.
Illiterate, too.
Well, no, I can't see it.
No.
It's only illiterate if you can see it and you still bungle it. Yeah. I mean, come on. How do you not like this kid?
Yeah.
Especially in that interaction.
I mean,
that was awesome.
Watching him be yelled at by a guy who does that thing that I despise so much, which is a guy who thinks he's being brilliant.
Right.
And he thinks he's being powerful and kind of uncounterable. But it's like it's a dump truck of rocks falling out. It's not impressive.
No.
You think if you say it with
There was
passion,
one good rock in there, though. It doesn't...
If you can't slow it down and still make your point while someone is going back and forth and follow-up questions,
yeah,
then you're an idiot.
Yeah.
People hate like that. People like that hate when you slow it down and ask them specifics. This kid was great.
Yeah, and you have, but that's if you're.
What's her last name?
Right.
He wasn't ready for that. How is he not ready for her last name?
Because he had only rehearsed.
I can't tell
his line.
Yeah, he literally has rehearsed this, and
Yes.
he's you know this. That's why guys like that babble in rant form. Because it's a monologue.
Yeah.
It's not a conversation. It's not a real thought. It's a monologue, and they don't know how to break it up and actually digress and then get back to it. They're just, it's obsession.
That's how they remember these numbers
Of
that
course.
they're clinging on to. Yeah.
Yeah, if you start getting into the nitty gritty of it, they lose the where was I in the script?
Right.
And they just fall apart.
But you have to. Whoa. Let's talk about that thing that you just said. Let's unpack it. And
One thing at a time.
Right.
One thing at a time. Because I hate that style. It's so
abrasive and not really legitimate.
Fake.
Yes.
It's fake,
Yes.
and it's what a dummy does to look smart, and it's how a dummy convinces their friends around a bunch of beers, like and then you're like, whoa, this guy really knows.
It's also, immediately that it's pointless.
Yeah.
Because they're not set up to take in any information. There's nothing you could say. In a real argument, debate, discussion, there should be some, slight as it could be, room for, oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, maybe you are right. But when you're doing that, it's impossible.
I loathe it. And we've all done it. I mean, of course I've done it. Everyone's been guilty of those type of interactions. But when I look at it like removed, and I know what annoys me when people do, It's that thing where, like you said, there's no room for information to come in.
Yeah.
It's I'm going to stand here on a soapbox and do what I do in the mirror to sound what I think is sounding brilliant, but
right.
it's not.
And it defeats the purpose of. It just makes the whole thing performative. Like it just turns it into a performance.
It's a performance
that you'd like to do to get applauded.
Sure. You're the star of your own play.
And to have people go, wow, you're right. I never
won
thought
again.
of that.
He wins again.
Hey, he said it.
Wins again.
Yeah.
We don't need to say it. Why? It's been said.
By him.
By him.
He's the quote master.
Even Trump doesn't seem to want anything to do with him. It's just rambling.
Yeah. He's on an island.
Yeah, just a breakdown being sued out of existence by companies who are like, we want $1 billion. When Fox settled for $700 million, you better. If you're
Tucker's head.
What's that?
And Tucker's head.
And Tucker's head. That's right.
You can have Tucker and $700 million.
and when like that's this blithering idiot Giuliani who just doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
You don't think so?
Drunken idiot.
Well, he butt dials.
Holy fuck.
But he only butt dials his friends, right?
No. He also butt dials the news.
Political opponents?
The news.
MSNBC, right?
No,
CNN.
yeah.
CNN, I think.
How the fuck are you disbarred? He's the former mayor of New York, and he was do you know how disgraceful that is?
He was America's mayor. He was the 9/11 New York mayor.
That would be like if people said to me, like, your jokes were so bad you can no longer do jokes. You're not permitted to do jokes. Like the humiliation of that.
Yeah.
You can never attempt to say funny things, even in your private life.
Your only function left on this planet is for Borat to do pranks on you.
Yeah.
That's it. And everyone will laugh at your expense.
Scott in Kentucky. I don't know who this is. That's why I'm going to you.
What's up, Scott?
Hey guys, speaking of blithering idiots at the DNC, did you guys see Wisconsin's governor announce his delegates? They're doing all the announcing, Wisconsin, and he's trying to get it out, and he just freaking can't. And then they're cheering him on. He's like, "Okay, I got it." And then he starts again, and he just freezes up. It's cringy and hilarious at the same time.
Was he just nervous?
All right, let's see. I got this.
I think so. Yeah, super nervous, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't mind a guy who's just panicking.
Thank you, Scott.
All right, thanks. I don't mind a guy just panicking because he's nervous.
They're all having a good time, though. Look at their hats.
Yeah.
Cheese heads. What did they
point that?
It's a party.
I understand.
Did they do cheese in Wisconsin?
I think cheddar.
Let me see this. I didn't see this.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm here because I'm
Good
jazzed
music.
as hell to announce that Wisconsin.
House of Pain is a.
He's nervous.
Maybe
There's
he's
music.
thinking of the words.
There's 17,000
Terminator,
people.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he panicked.
As if my name was saying. Oh,
No, I'm king of the.
oh shit.
Because the pig is
At least they're handling it.
Yeah.
He's saying, "Oh, geez.
He's panicking. He's panicking.
And our
Horace.
Last two words. Here we go.
Because you know what it was? He was so fucked up.
He fucked up.
And he was like, don't say Kamala. Don't say Kamala. So he said Kamala. And he's like, phew.
Instead of Kamala, yeah.
Because he was so focused on the right
Kamala, yeah.
that then he put the in Harris. He didn't stick the lid. It was like, oh, it's a rocky flight. It's a rocky flight. I think we're gonna be okay. I think, and then the nose hits the ground.
It was
and the
a
plane
Brazilian
explodes.
flight over Sao Paulo.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
It was a flat spin.
There were no survivors.
He went into a flat spin.
Yes, he did.
He was on a yacht and stuff.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it was. But that's kind of a very endearing collapse. Like when you see a guy who's just panicking,
And I want to give
everybody's
him a hug.
laughing. Like who cares?
I want to give him a hug.
Yeah, like everyone's like who cares?
He acknowledged it. He wasn't being performative.
No, he just was. He was panicking.
He was panicking. He fucked up.
He's never talked to 17th. His face, it's an arena, and his head is on the monitor, and everyone is. While the presidents, former presidents, are in the building.
Where they do it? United Center.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's not the All
it's where the Bulls play.
Yeah.
He panicked.
It's Chicago proper. That's not Rosemont.
No.
That's Chicago.
House of Pain's playing.
The loud
I'm
music.
the king of the crop. I rise to the
he's just thinking of the lyrics.
Lost his place.
Right. He was thinking, I can't say a pig is a cop. I can't say, don't say it.
I thought Tim Walz's speech was very good. He's a problem.
I didn't see his speech, but
he's good publicly.
Public speaking wise,
he's very good, and he comes off as, whether he's bullshitting or not, I mean, he comes off as genuine.
And he's got all that, like, the fact that he's even recently enough, public school teacher, football coach, all the, the former students coming out and being like, oh, we loved him.
Yeah.
It creates a relatability.
And J.D. Vance is a junior senator, right? Like, he's newer to the game.
And he's a little weird.
Well, that's what they're trying to say, yeah. But, I mean, he's just a guy, like, I don't think he's as comfortable publicly because he hasn't been doing it as long. Tim Walz when you're the governor, you've gone through a lot of this shit already. Like, you've dealt with high-pressure politics. You've dealt with high-pressure debates. You've dealt with the cameras on you for a long time. Like, this is still a big jump up, but you at least have been in the game for a while.
Jump up, and get down?
I wasn't going to say that because it would distract me and I would forget where I am.
Well, I think also, if you watch how these Democrats, they finally figured out that this idea of when they go low, we go high doesn't work. Like the idea of ignoring them and just we're going to stick to the traditional route doesn't even remotely work. So we got to troll them worse than they're trolling us. So like the idea that like they keep bringing up like J.D. Vance talking about crazy cat ladies.
Right.
And like every weird quote that Trump or J.D. says, they're going to bring it up. They're going to, you know what I mean? They're leaning into it. They're like, okay, fine. We'll play your game. And right now, they're doing well.
One mistake they're making, though, is all right already with January 6th. I am so fucking sick of it. And I know it's different than other type of riots because the president was, like, I understand the difference. It was the cap. It's a very different than a lot of the other things. But the one-sided obsession, it's just boring. Like,
but do you think that? But don't you think that's not really how people still do feel a certain way about it?
No, I think that people go, yeah, it was fucked up. But it's like, I think that they are giving it a weight that most people and people that I know don't even give. Even people who hate Trump, they'll say like, yeah, but what it's a talking point now. And I'm not saying it didn't need to be addressed, but I mean the amount of conversation and what they're also talking about. We're ready to get out. And you've had the White House for 4 years. Like they're acting.
Well, I think they're almost like saying without saying, look, he wasn't the guy. Okay.
No, but they are literally acting like they are. We're looking for the future. And you've had the White House for 12 of the last 16 years.
But that's why they had to get another candidate in there. One of the many reasons why, because they can't go, well, look at, first of all, this guy, he's $1 million and look at the job he's been doing. Now they're like, okay, let's bring in a fresh face, even though she's the vice president. Let's bring in somebody who doesn't have to take, which is, again, why I said before, a little while back when you were like, I wonder if she'll become the president so she could be, and I was like, no, because they don't want to take any ownership over what's going on right now. They want to go, look, we can go to the future, and Trump is the past, as opposed to being like, I'm the sitting president, let's just keep moving.
But the funny part is she's saying things like, when I'm the president, I'm going to lower the price of groceries. You've been the vice president for 4 years and they're high. What the fuck are you talking? Like, that's what's driving me crazy about this.
Joe.
They have literally had the White House in 16 years for 75% of the time. 75% of the time. Between Obama, Trump's 4, and then Biden's 4. And they're acting like Trump has had the White House for 12 years.
Well, I think because Biden's, they're saying, is a wash.
But that's what's annoying me is the way they're acting like we're pivoting out of the Trump presidency. It's like all you're doing is talking about how great you did. But how are you still pivoting out of the Trump presidency as you've done so well? Like,
that's who they're running against.
I understand they have to do. Of course,
that's what it is.
But I find it very irritating. Of course, I know why. But that's annoying.
If you're talking about the honesty of what's going on, you're 100% right. But like,
it's just like just whatever. You can continue to trash Trump, of course, because he's the candidate. But stop acting like you haven't had a 4-year fucking buffer.
I think it's more like we need to reflect negatively back on the Trump presidency as much as possible.
Of course,
because it's like if you vote for him, you're going backwards, and this is what'll happen.
100%.
We understand, without saying it, you're not terribly happy with the guy who's in office right now, so we're switching him out.
But that said, I did think that Tim Walz did a good job. Like I watched his speech. He didn't overtalk either.
This thing, I understand time zones, but this idea that, and it's all old people to watch this. We should be going until 11 o'clock, 11:30. What are we doing?
I mean, but he was
started at 5.
I think she'll suck tonight. By the way, she's not a good speaker.
I can't wait to see it.
I'll watch it. She's not a likable speaker, and that fake laugh thing.
I bet she'll do well.
I hope you're right. I would much rather see an interesting debate between that fucking laugh thing. Stop it.
No, I get it.
It's an anchor. But I mean, it's. I've known comedians that did that. Like years ago, I worked with this guy, and he would walk out on stage, and he fucking, I can't believe it. And every night, I would hope he had a stroke. I fucking hated this guy because it was so. Look, everyone fake. Everyone sure. But when that's your whole thing, is I'm gonna paint the picture like we're just rolling along, and it's a fatal flaw, and it's just unrelatable, and it's annoying. Just stop. Just come out like Clinton did. Give me the information.
Well, I don't think she's gonna do that.
But that's all you need. That should galvanize people. Like here's the problem.
I mean, it should, but it's energy. That's what we're doing now. I mean, it's because that's the game that they're playing.
But
it's not like they're over the Republicans are going like, "Hey, here's a speech about what I'd like to do."
I don't
and what
like
I'd
that
not
either.
Like to do. I understand you don't like it, but that's the game that's being played. She'll come out, I think, and not have. I don't think you'll like the speech.
I might like some of the content, but I will not like her.
I agree. I don't think she's going to stop the fake laugh thing.
I fucking hate it.
Because I think she can't. But I do think that they... I don't think that's going to stop.
What the fuck are you laughing at? I literally feel like Pesci whenever I see that. I don't understand it. It's so out of place for somebody who wants to be in charge of making decisions as the commander-in-chief.
That's right. But I do think... the machine that got behind her immediately. I wish. No, he's definitely not behind her. But I think the machine that got behind her, obviously and immediately, you can't discount it. And I think the prep that she's got going into this and the realization that people have that we need to maintain this energy, she's got the wave right now, and it's essential that she maintains it for what they want to do.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of time for them to lose all the momentum that they've got. And it would have to be so catastrophic. I don't think that they're going to let that happen.
Energy does not have to be physical energy, and momentum does not have to be taken from, it's like comedians are, like some guys are like, you don't have to ride a wave by going, oh my God, like you can, but it seems stupid.
I don't think that's from not having confidence.
Yes.
I don't think she really has the confidence to be the leader.
I mean, look, Obama's guilty. They all go, I'm sure Trump doesn't yell, but he has his things that he does. Trump has his performance shit. I mean, every one of them does. But it's the fake laugh, like the constant fake laugh and it's just, those are the things that drive me crazy.
Were you going to say something, Mike?
Yeah, do we know how much of a wave she actually has? Like, other than what's being kind of presented by media and influencers? Because I haven't seen in Jersey City, which is heavily liberal, and I spent a lot of time down in Asbury, which is equally liberal. I haven't seen a single...
Great euphemism.
Yes, it's a very liberal town.
You know who lives there.
Yes.
I haven't
who
seen...
carjacked that person, a liberal.
I haven't seen a single sticker, sign, T-shirt.
Well, she just got the nomination.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gotten their merch yet. And also, I mean, it's a little... Trump is the sort of cult of personality type that literally the flag stayed up from the time he left office 4 years ago.
Mike, did you see Don Lemon went down to the Jersey Shore?
Was he?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Don Lemon.
I see.
Yeah.
Where was Don Lemon hanging out?
Down at the Jersey Shore on the boardwalk.
There's a lot of Jersey Shores.
Yeah, did they specify?
I'm not sure. I just saw the Jersey Shore, but he was talking to everybody. And everybody said they were voting for Trump.
Nice.
But that is Jersey, though.
That's Jersey and Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore, yeah. It's a special breed down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
she does. They have done a good job though. of getting momentum, the appearance of momentum. Like, and again, it's the convention. But you look at Trump's convention. Was there any ex-presidents there?
Oh, he went to Atlantic City.
No. When the Republican convention happened,
Yeah, Don Lemon.
Were there any ex-presidents?
I mean, obviously Bush didn't come. He hates him.
I mean, who else would have come?
I guess there's only Bush. He's the only Republican ex-president alive, right? Yeah, he didn't come. Did Bloomberg come?
To what? I'm sorry.
No, Bloomberg wouldn't.
To the Republican convention.
No. There's no way.
He's
Bloomberg.
an independent.
Were there any, like,
even people that ran? I mean, no. You're gonna have to look at like Lil Marco and Lion Ted,
the guys that still need him?
Yeah,
the
all
guys
those
that
people.
still have to. Whereas the Democrats, and again, because more of them were alive, but they had 2 ex-presidents, the ex-secretary of state,
Michelle.
the wife, the ex-first lady, and Michelle. And Michelle was thinking of Hillary, the ex-secretary of state. Yeah, but they had some really marquee people in their party. Like they're very good at they've been very good at getting this into a funnel and going, this is it.
That's what I mean by the machine.
Yeah, they're doing a great job with that. Whether they love them or hate them, they have done a great fucking job of funneling. Now it's Kamala and Tim.
And they tucked the president in Monday at 11:30 p.m.
They gave him the late spot, kept him off prime time, which again, you could say he was closing, but they gave Clinton a juicy spot. They gave Obama a great spot. But I understand why they did it, and I understand even why Trump's people are probably not even attacking Biden at this point, or Hunter. Like, they have to go after her.
Yeah, well,
it's a horrible thing to have to fucking switch to a younger candidate when this doddering idiot was the guy you were going to... Imagine having a fight. Then you're scheduled to fight somebody who you realize has a spleen injury and a broken leg, and then they cancel, and a 25-year-old fighter shows up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Richard in Kentucky.
Hey, dick!
Ooh.
Hey, so I saw something yesterday that I think Robert Kennedy will be addressing the nation later today or in the next week.
Was that
I
him?
think he'll be dropping out and supporting Trump.
I think you're right.
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying that
announcement supposed to be tomorrow.
RFK just wants a place at the table.
Friday that RFK is gonna. But it's weird because he was like literally yesterday posting multiple kind of campaignish.
Of course he is, because he wants.
You're still in it.
And you want more. That's almost your way of going. If you want me, you're going to have to promise a little more. Like, that's your way of staying valuable. To keep it going until the very end. Like, all right, we just want you. It's smart to do. It's like leaving your dating profile up until somebody commits.
Right. Yeah. So they're saying tomorrow is the day.
Yeah.
That he's supposedly going to drop out.
He wants a seat at the table. That's all it is. His family hates him.
But I mean, is he? Are there still people that are like big RFK people that are going to go over to Trump? Like, is that going to bring people over? I'm asking for real.
I find endorsements to be worthless. I mean, I think that they're this. I understand they work.
Yeah.
But I find them to be the necessity of an idiot. Like, if you need someone else to tell you who they support, then you're an idiot. Like,
right.
Who
But
gives
I mean,
a fuck?
but not
I don't
for
care
you.
who he supports.
But are there people
who be influenced? Sure.
Yeah.
They were. I'm not saying they're not effective, but I hate them, and I find them to be an absolutely worthless and meaningless endeavor.
I'm sure there are people who are dead set voting for RFK Jr. And RFK Jr. is going to come out and say, I'm dropping out. Here is why I think you, as a supporter of mine, should do this.
Sure.
And he'll probably go back to the like outside the system thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people will listen to the person that they have already decided is the person they trust to run this country. They will listen to what he has to say, and they will say, okay, I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Foregoing any prior feelings they had about Trump. Now, if they like, and it's almost a natural conclusion, like if chances are if you like RFK at this point, Trump is probably who you lean more towards.
I would think so.
Than Kamala.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that he I feel like that was more true in the beginning of the campaign, and like he then made efforts, like right when he announced the VP pick and everything, he started to kind of distance himself even from Trump. Which maybe that was a strategy.
Sure, of course.
But it's interesting that he's going back, reportedly.
He's crawling back with his well-muscled tail between his legs because
and look,
he just wants a seat at the table.
And maybe
wants
he
a
knows
seat at the table.
there isn't one for him on the Kamala's side.
There's not.
Right.
And that's where they're stupid. Like, you should take a few of these outliers and people who don't toe the company line.
He's a real outlier.
He is. But, they really are fucking.
I mean, they've had Republicans speaking at the convention.
No, but only people who fucking are voting for her.
Sure, but they're not going to have people that aren't voting for her speak at the convention.
No, but they're not position power in the party. I'm talking about people who, I'm not saying they should have RFK go up and make a big speech for Trump, but meaning that they're only giving, like, they should get some people who don't agree 100% and bring them, like, it would be smart to have him, but they don't like his stance on immigration or vaccines, so they won't have him, but they should, because he's a good ally to have, because if he's on your side, he's still going to fight for a lot of the things that you want to fight for.
Unless they think that the people who support her, there are enough that would go like, oh, I don't support him at all. The reason I support her is because I don't support him at all.
Maybe, yeah. I don't think he's not nearly as divisive as Trump, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people.
No, but he's still
hate
divisive.
RFK. They're like,
there are a lot of people that hate RFK.
You think? Maybe. Oh, for the vaccines, maybe.
Yeah, he's divisive. He's not. I mean, you're 100% right. Not nearly as Trump. Trump is the king of divisiveness. But no, there's a lot of people that hate RFK.
It is crazy to hear how much people hate one of these guys. Like, it's like how
like their life and identity is wrapped up.
How deep is your identity wrapped up in being the antonym of that person?
Like, you don't even know that guy.
Like, you need that guy. Like, I see certain people on Twitter, they're always just trashing one person. And it's like, do you understand how much you need that person? Yeah. Like, that person is really important to you because your sense of self comes from them.
It's your identity now.
Like, you are worthless.
The Joker and the Batman.
Which one was the Joker?
Yeah, that's it.
I remember that.
Did you open the gift I sent you?
Not that Joker.
Oh.
I hate that Joker.
What'd you send me? I sent you a meat pie.
But at the end of the Dark Knight, where the Joker's like,
oh my God,
we need each other.
Hanging upside down.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, I don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
I need you.
You complete me. Didn't he say it to him?
Yep.
Very funny.
He did not. That is from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, that's a romantic scene.
No, I know, but did he? But he did say that.
I don't know. Did he?
He might have.
You complete me. It was like a joke.
But that's. I mean, but
I know where he got it. I thought it was from.
What I'm saying is like that's the same thing. Like you,
100%.
I need this person to be my enemy.
Yeah,
I'll
kill you. I don't want to kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did say it. Not at the end when he was in the prison.
Yeah, he said it was a very.
You complete me.
I mean,
you had me at hello.
The way he fucking delivered lines.
And then they did the orgasm scene from Harry Met Sally.
Yeah. When they both went to a diner.
Yep.
Yes. I'll have what he's.
It's brilliant. It's probably my favorite performance ever.
Honestly, it's one of mine. I wish a couple of the lines had been written differently, but his performance was fucking
brilliant.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I love Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. I love Dark Knight Rises. It doesn't get enough credit because Dark Knight is so good.
And because he died.
It's impossible to do better.
It's impossible to do better.
Yeah.
But, like...
It was fine. I didn't hate it. It was good.
I will consistently watch the second two movies of that trilogy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do not remember the last time I watched Batman Begins.
No, even though when we all saw it, everybody liked it.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I think
so.
I don't remember it that good.
Scarecrow?
But yeah, it's like Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow. It's like, okay.
Was that the movie where at the end they kind of teased Joseph Gordon-Levitt being Robin? And then
no, that was Dark Knight Rises.
That was Dark Knight Rises. Okay, sorry.
Was this from a comic book? Was Heath Ledger's...
Yeah, the Joker was in comics with Batman.
He's in a lot of the comics. And he's in the animated series.
I thought it was from the playing card.
They actually had him in the TV series.
Was this version of the Joker in comic books?
It was loosely based on, like, the Killing Joke.
But had it become... I'm not feeling
but
the comic.
This aesthetic was not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, with the scars and like the real... Like, beyond being like a kind of a dick, like being kind of a sociopath.
I mean, technically, there were versions of the Joker that this was like scarred on. Like in the Tim Burton movie, it was also based on this idea that it wasn't paint. Like this happened to his face in a vat of acid, and that when he went to flesh, it was makeup.
Yeah.
But this exact thing, no.
Can we see that line? It's just such a.
I mean, we're going for the whole movie.
Oh, well.
I love that movie. I watched it like 2 weeks ago, and then I watched Dark Knight Rises right after it.
It's so good.
My wife was like, "You want to see what happens, or see what happens to Gotham?"
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. He can't feel the neck. See? You wanted me. Here I am.
He's disguising his
See
voice.
what you do. And you didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die. Then you let Dent take your place.
Who doesn't like this?
Even to a guy like me, that's cold. Where's Dent? Those mob fools want you gone so they can get back to the way things were. But I know the truth. There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever. Then why do you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me. You're garbage. You kills for money.
I just can't.
You're not
garbage. You kills for money.
Didn't he say years later that he regretted doing that kind of voice?
Yes.
or
I think he
something?
did, but when he started in the first movie,
You got to keep going.
what's he gonna?
You can't change it.
decided to change my voice.
And he's such a great actor. It's all purely a choice he made that I didn't like.
Too bad.
Like, you can't say he can't do the job. He's I guess with a mask too, the way to be expressive is through your voice, because you can't do the things that you normally do.
And the character has to change his voice so people don't know it's Bruce.
Yeah, but this, what are you doing? I have a scruffy voice. And I think he said, like, he's doing this watching Heath Ledger. Like, imagine being in this scene and you have this, you're garbage who kills people. And then Heath Ledger is doing this nuanced fucking sociopath. I mean, it's got to be humiliating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not that much you can do with Batman, right?
I guess not.
In this scene.
But there is a little you can do, and he did the very least.
Well, because he had already started.
He had already started it. He had no idea that he was going to be across from a masterpiece.
But how about like Cillian Murphy getting the gig as Scarecrow? And because of that, Chris Nolan is like, I'm going to use him for more. I don't know what yet. Oh, how about Oppenheimer? And he ends up getting an Oscar because, like, Chris Nolan was just like, because he did Scarecrow, and he ends up with a.
Do you think of that when you hear Oppenheimer?
Look, I made a firecracker.
Did you ever end up seeing that?
Yeah, it was very good. But it was a little long, but still good.
He ended up with bit parts in all 3 of them because he was Scarecrow, and then in the beginning of this one, and then he's also in Dark Knight Rises. He's the judge.
Oh, is he?
Scarecrow is the judge.
I haven't watched it in I forget that movie.
It's so good. And then, but Chris Nolan obviously liked him. That's what we say, Chris Nolan, if we're in the industry. And, cast him as Oppenheimer.
Do you think of that when you hear Oppenheimer?
Yes, of course I do.
You do?
And it's such a good movie.
If you see it, you'll think,
Look, Albert Einstein. Mushrooms for my omelet.
Okay, do you think when Joker... when was the last time you saw Dark Knight?
My fart didn't stink, by the way. I hope you
ago?
realize that. That's why I did it.
Oh, thank goodness. Long time ago?
Month ago, maybe?
Oh, a month ago.
I mean, any time it's on, I'm stopping.
Do you think when he gives the wrong address, because he mixes up the addresses, so Batman goes to...
Batman goes to save the
instead
bride.
of the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Batman's trying to go to the girlfriend, but
Sure,
he ends up at Harvey Dent's place.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yep.
There is a debate online whether or not he did it on purpose or because he just fucks things up all the time.
Oh.
Like he just says shit.
Right. Huh. I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
No, he did it on purpose.
I think he did it on
to get him to kill his girl. Of course he did. It's 100%. To get him to not rescue his girl, of course he did.
To make Harvey Dent, because he knew that would make Harvey Dent crazy.
Well, it was just that's the most fucked up thing you could do.
No, he wasn't, because he wasn't trying to just do the most fucked up thing. He had motives, even though he said he didn't have motives.
Yeah.
No, but I think that he wanted him to not rescue.
Well, no, because he didn't
his
care
girl.
about the girl or Batman. He cared about Harvey Dent, the Angel of Gotham, becoming this villain. And the only way to become the villain is to make him go through the death of the person that he loved the most.
Yes.
And that's how he becomes Two-Face.
But I also think...
I don't think he was just doing it because he didn't like Batman.
Oh, that's right. She wasn't Batman's girl. She was his girl. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm thinking she was Batman's girl.
No.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So he
She's
definitely...
Batman's ex.
Okay, my point was he wanted the girl to not be saved. He absolutely wanted Batman. I was thinking that was Bruce Wayne's girl.
She was Bruce Wayne's girl before, and Bruce Wayne held on to the idea that
that's right. Okay, I mean, I haven't seen it in a while.
He would get her after.
But the point being, he wanted her dead. It did matter to him. He wanted her
because then
to die.
He could go to the hospital.
Hi. He wanted to just wear that sexy outfit.
Yeah, wear the sexy nurse outfit.
How did nobody see the makeup?
Oh, Harvey was under a lot of stress.
Yeah, but how did you not like people just walking down the walking?
Those are the things you can't think about.
Even because it is a comic book. Even the walk was crazy.
When he's walking out,
it's just
that's great.
And bad shit crazy.
Well, isn't that true? Didn't it not really work? And they only had one take.
Oh, maybe I did.
But it really wasn't working.
Maybe that's right.
Yeah.
What?
You don't like the movie?
It's a great movie.
That was one bad one.
Sorry, it's not the Queen movie, but
Jesus. No, I'm not talking about the movie.
I apologize.
Jim has gas again.
But
it didn't smell.
It didn't before.
It's bad now.
This one was a little rough.
Did he lie?
No, second one was bad.
The deal?
No, what's that?
What's the deal?
Healthy eating.
It doesn't smell like it.
I won't do it again.
You said that before.
Yeah, but I've been pretty good.
No, you haven't.
Sure.
You went on a good run, and now it's been like every day.
You've been flying off the rails lately.
I'm on a diet.
Troy's been reacting every single day.
But I've been on a diet. And my healthier food, more fruits.
Yeah, that doesn't make anybody in here happy.
I don't know, but it makes my shirts fit better.
You just get new shirts. You have the same shirts. You just wear them every day.
I have a lot of shirts, a lot of black shirts, a lot of pants.
So did Inspector Gadget. Everybody thought he was an idiot for having the same outfit over and over again.
Yeah, thank you very much. You hear that song?
You wear shoes with holes in them, for God's sake.
I do.
On Gutfeld.
Oh, the hospital thing is a myth.
What?
I fell for an online myth.
Did you Snopes it? I tell you to Snopes these things before you say
it was
them.
actually
What was the myth? You went to meet somebody and some guys with video cameras showed up?
I know what that would have. Why that would happen. That sucks.
Yes.
You didn't do that, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Good.
God damn it.
You didn't Snopes it?
No, that's just what I've heard. So
I don't know how many times.
You hear something long enough, like you hear that Heath Ledger stayed in character long enough, and then Eric Roberts comes in and says, like, no.
What are you talking about? He's a great guy.
Yeah. I told you, Jonathan knows him very well. I said he loved the interview.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
He was great.
Yeah.
But Paul from the Wonder Years did become Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That one's true.
Yes.
And removed his rib.
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
So he could suck his own dick.
That's right. I remember that.
Penis, Troy. It's a kid's show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a great reason to do it, though. If you're going to lose a rib, you might as well get your fucking own dick wet. Too much.
Yeah, Christian Bale did say he was not happy with his performance.
Did you Snopes it?
Yeah, it's an article.
Is there anything about him saying? Cause I for some reason, I have this memory of him saying like, "And you're sitting across from Heath Ledger." How did he say that?
He said, "I didn't quite manage what I had hoped to throughout the trilogy. Chris did, but my own sense of self is like I didn't quite nail it." Blah blah blah. He said then Heath Ledger came along and took a bit of his confidence away. Quote: Heath turned up and just kind of completely ruined all my plans because I went, he's so much more interesting than me in what I'm doing.
Yeah, but what a fucking amazing thing for Ledger, like to make Christian Bale lose confidence. And Christian Bale can play anything.
Yeah, he's incredible.
He's incredible.
Newsies.
Everything. He can do anything.
That's not where it starts and ends.
Wow.
It is where it starts.
He made me lose my... That's exactly it. He's so much more interesting than I am. Yeah, and then you watch him. You're garbage who killed somebody. I mean, it's...
What else is he going to do?
Honestly, there's not nearly... The joke is so much more interesting.
And he's a movie and a half in. Like, he's already set up. He can't just decide now.
Of course.
Well, I'm a good actor, too.
No, you can't. But even in that limited capacity, he probably feels he should have done something...
And he probably did. He probably, like, right after he shot that scene, he's going to bed that night. He thinks, I could have done that.
Like, picture, again, he's too old. But imagine if, like, a guy like Christopher Walken played the Batman. But you know what I mean? Like, that's a guy who's just always interesting. No matter what he's doing, he's interesting. If he's just saying hailing a cab, you're like, I want to watch this guy talk about this cab.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he could do Batman.
No, but I'm saying the quality he has of being always interesting, that's really, like, it's dumb shit like hash browns. No one says that.
No one has ever said it.
But
Foo
he
Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, putting the emphasis in a weird place. Like,
well, he was told to do that by Dave Grohl.
No, I didn't see the Foo Fighters, but I mean his natural speech pattern of just being interesting when he talked. He's just, Nicholson kind of has that too.
But now he kind of leans into it.
Sure, he does. He's 80. I don't mind
parody
that.
of the parody.
I don't mind that.
Heath Ledger was only on screen 25 minutes.
In Batman?
2.5 hour movie.
Man,
I'd say he stole it.
Should have done a little more.
I don't know why you got to make that face.
Because it's the face of somebody who's like, maybe.
But for Christian Bale to be like, this guy comes in, does 25 minutes, and fucks all my shit up.
He did. Fuck, he just ruined my plans.
Yeah.
I wonder when you realize. I bet you realize that in the read through. The first time you do the read through, or is it the first time you see him in makeup?
It's probably when you first start shooting. Because you see it in makeup, everything comes together.
Yeah, you see how crazy he looks?
Yeah, and he's fully... Because I'm sure he wasn't fully committed to it in the read-through.
I would love
with
to
the
know.
Mannerisms.
Sure.
with the-
And, yeah, was he reading like just a little bit of it? Like, did he do 20%? I would love to know about that read-through. How did that go? And how did Christian Bale handle that? Like, meaning, did he realize at that moment, like, oh, fuck. Nerds.
Well,
for
Tom,
love of Eve.
suppose I'll take the L on this one.
But he's a great. I mean, he's always great. Christian Bale. I
He's
love
fantastic.
Christian Bale.
And he's great as Batman.
He's a
I didn't love him as Batman, but
from Batman?
Yep.
I thought Gary Oldman was phenomenal in that movie.
Incredible.
As he is in everything.
Everybody's good in these movies.
Gary Oldman's the man.
Gary Oldman is the man. I mean, he might be the best working actor later. Well, thanks everybody. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been nice. But it hasn't been real nice. Someone wrote that in my yearbook.
Probably wrote it in a lot of yearbooks.
I don't think anybody signed Jim's yearbook.
I
You'd be surprised.
Jim
I know, I've been trying to do yearbook day
I
for
do
like
okay
6
down
years.
there.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
Overcompensate.
I just...
You think Jim had many clean pages?
Oh, yeah.
Why'd they put all these blank pages in this thing? Well, whatever.
I don't know where my yearbook... I have to find this. I have so much stuff in the storage units downstairs. I want to start pulling it up and literally going through it because there's a few things I want to find.
If you found your yearbook.
You know why
Yeah.
he wants to take everything out of storage units?
Yeah, I know.
Make room.
Yep, for the sex.
Hire the prostitutes.
Oh, no, they're too small. Unless I hire one of those little dwarf girls from the circus. Like, I'll stand...
Bridget the midget?
Like, you get under the unit, I'll stand in front of it and act like I'm doing something, and you just blow me. You stand in the lower unit. Just toot my prick.
Wow. You even thought about the physics on this.
Sure have. Fuck yeah.
Oh, all right, everybody. We're going to see you after Labor Day, okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget your podcast at 11.
Podcast goes up at 11. That's right. Just a few minutes from now, you can check. It'll be